Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Pro Series Pink Conference Showdown between Azonix of Team Sheepies and Easy Bake of Team Infinite Value. Looks like this series is currently sitting at 10 points to 6 in favor of Sheepies, so this is an important match. Tonight, we have myself, Dollar Bills, my Anadon, and Saku bringing you this battle. This is the second seed battle between these two players. Still waiting on some bans, but my Anadon, it looks like we're seeing some similarities, and oh my gosh, we're actually seeing some similarities and some differences. Mage paladin on both sides, rogue on both sides, but a priest and a warrior bring.
Yeah, definitely. Not too surprising. I think these have been, the top five, I would say, classes. So seeing this sort of selection of them and it scattered, Druid maybe being the sixth. Um, so not too surprising. But I do actually think into this lineup the Warrior may struggle. So we'll see if it's able to get there for Azonix. But Easy Bake, bring in this. We see. It looks like actually the mage. Now I'm looking at it a little bit closer. It is spell damage
Oh, it's
mage.
not spell mage, it's spell damage mage.
Yeah, spell
Yeah.
damage mage. I knew it. I was like, it's easy bake. It's got to be spicy dex. There's no way it's not. You look a little closer and you notice. Yeah, I mean, you got claw machine in the paladin. You got the Aegwin and the whole package there for the spell damage in the mage, and then the priest. We're looking at more of the big PP priest with the primordial protectors and flesh giants and even a light shower mental in there. So
Yeah,
a
more
little
of
bit,
a
yeah, a little bit more of that primordial build that we've been seeing as well. Less popular, but certainly has some space in kind of an uh, anti priest lineup. If you're expecting the sort of anti priest lineup, it's a solid bring. Answer to that as a priest option if you do want to bring priest.
certainly. And that will be interested to see how you mentioned the claw machine, and we were talking a little bit before the show started about how even though the it seems like the aggressive paladin decks are slowing down a little bit with a little bit more top end. Obviously, a pair of hammers of the Naru, Talon to draw Alex Straza, the two blessings of authority, people cutting Kazakus to fit in blessings of kings, Samuro, Cariel Rome, stuff like that. More four cost cards. But I would think it would be fair to say that Easy Bakes is probably slower. You were talking about the claw machine towards it just has a few more things that cost more than 3 mana. Plus those Nerubian eggs that even though they cost 2, a little bit slower to come online.
Yeah, actually, both players running the
Oh, they both have
Nerubian
Nerubian
build.
eggs. Yeah, never mind.
Actually, the list's very, very similar. The only big difference is that Talon and Claw Machine difference, as well as there's a double blessing on one side, and it looks like for Easy Bake that one of Intrepid Initiate thrown in there, maybe some early aggression. So not too different, but a little bit of a different take on a very similar sort of build.
And
Yeah, we've seen sort of the Terran Gorfy Nerubian egg kind of start taking over for the Paladin build. So not surprising to see both players bring that. We'll see if really a lot of that comes down to who can get that board and stick first in that mirror if we do see it.
yeah, and just to round out the list here, Azonix, of course, with that paladin we are just talking about, also bringing a rush warrior. It looks like both players opting for the secret version of rogue, the secret version of the tempo rogue, and then of course just a good old spells only Bernie kind of mage coming out of Azonix up against the. I'm looking at the spell damage list right now, and it's amazing to me that refreshing spring water is probably still just really good, right? You can
Yeah.
there are a couple of creatures, lab partners, phoenixes, that egg when you were talking about, and of course Raz. Refreshing spring water, even just giving you 2 crystals though, then becomes a 2 mana draw too, and that's perfectly fine. That's
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the odds of not getting any spell off of it is quite low. So you're usually on average getting that too, and sometimes you get lucky, you get the full cost back, and you can just benefit that way. Another thing I just was noticing in Easy Bake's lineup here for that Rogue, it's kind of a new sort of different take. We have seen people running one field contact in those secret rogues to try to help the draw out and running the two spark joy cheats, but actually. In this build here, Easy Bake went the other way, saying, field contacts are so good in Miracle. Why won't they just be good here too? I can discount these secrets if I want. yeah, Spark Joy cheat when it lands is really nice, but a lot of times it just misses and you feel bad and you're stuck with that thing in your hand. You'd rather just have a field contact that can use just crazy cycle.
Yeah,
Um, a
and
little bit less of the cycle with secrets, obviously, because they're not combo or battle cry, but still a lot of potential draw off of it.
and it allows you to run 2 copies of Dirty Tricks as well to try to shore up, if you're having a hard time finding your field contacts or your Spark Joy cheat. The number of times that you and me even have just cast a Spark Joy cheat down as a 3/3 for 3, it's
Yeah.
just like, ugh! Or even crazier, a field contact and then a Spark Joy cheat for no value just to draw 1 card. Uh, so it looks like the bans are in, and I'm sorry,
Oh,
Saku, is it Priest is Azonix Priest banned, or did Azonix ban Priest?
Azonix banned Priest, and we got Easy Bake banning Rogue. So,
Gotcha.
so the
Okay, so it's
Azonix got Mage, Paladin, and Warrior, with Easy Bake's Mage, Paladin, and
okay. Well, Manadon, you were saying how Warrior may struggle, and it looks like Easy Bake agrees with the Warrior gonna slide on through as well as the Mage. Actually, a
mhm.
Rogue ban. Rogue feels like one of the third decks that
Yeah,
that,
I
that
think
folks have been bringing.
in certain lineups it does do really well, and in this sort of build, you have the priest, the mage, and the rogue. That gives you into the secret rogue kind of two bad matchups, and then an even matchup. So I understand the ban there to remove the rogue on the one side, and then on the other side, I mean, it's priest. You like getting rid of priest. And
Yep.
even though you have the mage brain, you're like, you know what? I brought the mage, which is supposedly good against priests. I'm not even going to risk it. It's fine. I lose a couple percentage points there, but mage still does crazy scammy stuff, and I think I can win with it as long as I'm not facing that priest. So definitely, I can see both these bans being reasonable for both players, and we'll see how it does turn out. We have a couple of potential mirrors lined up though, with that paladin both remaining for both. Actually, just the paladin is the only potential mirror. Looking at
Yeah,
it now, because the mages are different lists. So,
right.
I got both players started. So,
oh,
um,
Oh,
perfect.
perfect.
Who are we
so
specking first?
we're specking Easy Bake first, and then Azonix is gonna be at the top.
All right, perfect.
Gosh, I'm really interested to see. I am not. I'll just go ahead and say right off the top, whenever I play Rush Warrior, I'm still winning about 50% of my games in spite of being totally inept. It's just a powerful list, but I have not been playing ETC God of Metal, and I'm interested to see if and Azonix did include a single
Yeah.
copy. Of course, it's legendary. Did include an ETC in there. Looks like cutting. I'm trying to figure out exactly what they cut to make space for it. A single Shield of Honor. I feel like that's pretty standard. Oh, cut a cutting class. It looks like to fit in the ETC.
Yeah, there's a
Uh,
couple of different builds I've seen around. Some run the Tent Trashers, some run Cutting Class, some run double Shield of Honor, some run just one, and then the ETC. It's kind of like there's 26 cards or so in the deck, 27 maybe, that you always have, and then the like last three can sort of flex. Some people don't run um, the playmakers and only run parade leaders. So there is a little bit more flex in that list. Oh,
For sure. Oh, but it looks like it's going to be Mage v Mage. Though, as you mentioned not long ago, it is not a mirror. It's going to be Azonix's Burn Mage, spells only Mage, up against Easy Bake's Spell Power Mage. You know what the Spell Power Mage kind of looks like? A couple of substitutions, but this is his Easy Bake's list looks a lot like the Battle Ready deck you can currently get.
mhm.
It's good. It's good, but with a couple, added some fireballs, added some spring water to the one that you can currently get if you decide you just want to buy a deck.
Yeah, if you see how successful it does here, slightly different build, maybe you do want to play it out there. So this
Right.
is this is one way to showcase it. I do think that the no minion mage actually does have a slight edge in this matchup, but because a lot of the stuff in spell damage mage is kind of you have your board centric tools. So the no minion mage likes to remove your board.
Oh,
So
for
we'll
sure.
see. we'll
Oh,
see.
interesting. Actually, sorry, I just noticed, speaking of the board, that Azonix does not have a Flame Strike, instead running a Cone of
Right?
Cold.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
definitely. An option there, maybe anticipating a druid or something, lower curve, hoping to get that. They're also running the one shooting star, which has was popularized after the last tour stop.
yeah. Egwin offered. I have to imagine that if Azonix is able to find an early devolving missiles, that devolving missiles is going to be earmarked for Egwin, just to make sure that that death rattle can't keep
Mhm.
triggering.
Yeah, absolutely. Not too many other exciting targets. I mean, Ross, I guess the other sort of big target there.
Mhm.
Uh, maybe if you really want to remove the late game, you can do it to Solarian. But
Oh,
for
true.
now, just gonna play things out. Has the initiative here, ruined or going face. Do we find some more damage? Cram Session does draw you stuff in your deck, or Primordial Studies can give you another spell damage minion. I think between those two, I don't think Oasis Ally is worth it. Going for the Cram Session for that draw.
Yeah, gonna be able to combo that with the lab partner waiting in the wings there. Font of Power, the draw for Azonix, and I mean, it cost 0 with Azonix had one of the cards you won at the beginning, that early Enchantress Flow, the Enchantress
Mhm.
Flow on turn 2, so now it just needs to bridge into some draw, and we see an Arcane Intellect ready to go. So we'll see if Azonix chooses to play for the board. Actually, Arcane Luminary is really funny because it's actually going to set Varden to 2, and Babbling Book will actually stay at 1 because it won't put it lower than 1. But
Mhm.
that lab partner also will actually no, that won't work either because it's already 1 mana. Never mind. But still, gonna go ahead and draw.
How does
There's the
that
presence
actually
trigger.
work when it's discounted? Does it? I'm curious. It's not going to remove that discount, right? It's not going to go to one. I feel like
I don't
I
know.
haven't really seen that interaction. I'm not sure because it's saying cards that didn't start in your deck cost two less, but not less than one.
Right.
So if it's not
Is it
giving
like an
it two less,
I-beam?
I don't. I feel like
'Cause
it's
like
not going to just affect it if it can't go two less. I don't know. We'll
yeah,
see.
I
Maybe,
don't know.
maybe we will see. I don't know. It could come down right now.
I feel like for science, Onyx, you gotta let us know how this
Well,
works.
the lab partner comes down first, so we'll never know.
We'll never know. Potion of Illusion off of the Babbling Book.
Yeah, I mean the potion of illusion you can discount all those one cost back to one with the arcane luminary as well. Pretty
That's
good.
right. That's right. Ruined Orb gonna go ahead and be used to clear off one of these laboratory assistants, Ring Toss, Flame
Ooh.
Strike, or Fireball. I mean, I was about to make the argument for Fireball because it says damage on it.
Yeah, I like damage. And we've just used two ruined orbs. So getting damage back after using some of our damage is nice. Mask of Cthulhu, I mean, we're running two of those already.
Hmm.
I kind of like it. We have a
Yeah,
lot of bursts here for Azonix now. Easy Bake gonna have to try to come back on the board here before anything else.
yeah,
Has
going
the
into the form.
Phoenix to
Oh, that's
set things
true.
up, right? So could maybe wait a turn or two and play that Phoenix here to set up a big sort of combo. We have the coin, so if you play the Phoenix this turn, by turn 6 you can coin mask if you want to do that, or just go for big cramp sisters. So it looks like Easy Bake going for that line here.
Yeah, going to be able to just play Egwin on turn 5 potentially, or use use some. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of board for Easy Bake to remove, so it just might be able to just throw a 5/5 on the board. But here comes the Apexis Blast, and it is the
Ah,
classic Menagerie Warden, just a
yeah,
4/4.
they buffed that, right? That's the buffed Menagerie Warden there at 5 mana.
That's right. That's right.
So you're welcome, Apex's Blast for that minion.
It's as long as it doesn't say Blood Herald, you can know for sure that I'm not playing.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so this is an interesting turn for Easy Bake. Looking down not only 5 board damage, but also the 1 spell damage. And none of the Phoenix not coming online yet. The draw was a Solarian,
Yeah.
Astromancer Solarian. So it seems like either an Aegwin pass or I mean, do you commit a surely you don't commit a Fireball. I guess you could, but
You could. I mean, it was either the Aegwin or Astromancer Solarian draw and try to find maybe devolving or something. Are we running devolving? Yes, we
we
are.
are. Yep.
or Brain Freeze. Like, you have a couple of options there. But gonna go with the Fireball. So trying to set up here potentially. I mean, we have, the Mask of Cthulhu, like I said, and then another Fireball. And we've got this Phoenix that's gonna be unlocked next turn. So Mask of Cthulhu going up to 12 next turn. Could set up a potential Fireball lethal in a little bit, depending on where things land.
Discovery.
Looks like it might just have to be a Shooting Star turn, though, the way this is looking.
Yeah, and it looks like Azonic's just going to play for the board, just going to develop a 4-3. Obviously, it does also discount that Mask of Cthulhu as it was generated off a Runed Orb. But now let's see. The health on the board is a strong 10.
Yeah, and Cantors, I mean, the Shooting Star does clear this pretty nicely. Maybe just have to go for a big cram session here before they Encanters. No, gonna go for the Fireball. So now on the other side, we have the Mask of Cthulhu with the 5 health on board. So no easy way to clear, but devolving into Brain Free. Oh, devolving Shooting Star into Mask of Cthulhu could do it.
Okay, let's see where these missiles go. Hit.
I mean, these are one
Oh,
health minions. Yeah, that will do it. And that is lethal for Azonix, finding it there with all the discounts. Taking down the spell damage mage. No minion superior to the spell damage this time around. So for all of you out there looking for a pre-made deck,
you
maybe,
still take the spell damage one, but then you just take all the minions out.
yeah, just take them out, put in the spells, and you're good to go.
Yeah, that was right on the edge though, because spell damage
Mhm.
mage with 3 spell damage in play was going to be able to do a ton of damage if those devolving missiles. I mean, imagine all it takes is for those devolving missiles to hit a frazzled freshman instead of a hellbore, and all of a sudden we're still in a game.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I mean, there were a couple of outs there. I think also just a little bit of a slow start there for Easy Bake, and finding sort of a line to maybe get the lethal 2-turn lethal, but with the discounted spells for Azonix, just not able to get there. Now gonna run that mage back and run into this Rush Warrior. I'm actually not sure how this matchup goes. I have to think the Rush Warrior is at an advantage. You just don't have good enough clear of their minions as the mage, and a lot of your damage comes out of those Masks of Cthulhu's, and if they just build a board that you can't deal with, it's just game over. So we'll see if Easy Bake is able to, you know, do something here. But I'm a little worried, especially with that hand Crab Rider Riccara available.
yeah, that's just. I mean, obviously Crab Rider is incredibly threatening just on his own, but looking at the hand of Easy Bake, there's not a real clean way to remove a Crab Rider except for, gosh, coining a fireball. Ugh, like that doesn't quite. Can you imagine having to coin out a fireball to clear a Crab
Yeah,
Rider?
and that's only turn 3. I mean, this is coming down. You're going to be at 2 mana, and then the Riccara comes out. It's going to start getting really out of hand. And that's saying we haven't used the coin ups until that point. I
True.
mean, a lot of things have to happen. I suppose if you see this crab, right? Well, there you go. Coin is gone. So does does contest the crab rider though? Can't double trade into that and survive.
Very true. Crab Rider trades evenly with Astromancer Solarian. So Easy Bake able to get on the board, get some stats on the board, and now Azonix has to decide, because now there's a combo with like on turn 3, Crab Rider, Shield of Honor, something like
Mhm.
that, to try to get ahead. But
I wonder.
that's not really living. That's not because the obviously the Shield of Honor doesn't give you any health, so that just leaves your Crab Rider open to a ping on the following turn.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna wait on the crab rider, it's gonna probably have to come down with the Riccara at some point. So the question is, what else are we doing the next couple turns, right? If we don't play the crab rider here, are we gonna play Riccara next turn? Are we gonna pass again and wait till we have the Sword Eater?
Yeah,
Uh, it's very possible that we do. I mean, that was finding that Solarian and knowing to coin it out was a pretty heads up play there for Easy Bake to try to counter this Crab Rider start. And now Azonix stalled out a little bit, but again, this Rush Warrior doesn't need to be the aggressor early on in this matchup. If they get a good conditioning and just play some minions, it usually is very hard for the mage to get over the top. and through those minions,
What
because a
now?
lot of your damage comes out of those masks. So we'll see if Easy Bake is able to do it. I mean, there's a lot of spell damage available in the deck, so it is possible, but it does become a lot harder once the warrior is able to start getting on the board, which should be in a couple turns.
Definitely. Is it the and Easy Bake is going to have to
What
press the board
now?
advantage while they can. I mean, this looks like to me this looks like another armor up pass turn. Like you said, start with the Sword Eater, be able to use that axe to clear the Phoenix when it hatches eventually. I guess you'll actually be behind it though, so you'll use your first axe swing into Solarian and then your second axe swing into this Phoenix before you really start making a commitment as the warrior. Egg win the draw, so Easy Bake now. 3 mana is a little awkward, so we might just see a lab partner and a Ruined Orb. Just try to find
Yeah,
some more stuff to do.
why not? 4 damage Ruined Orb, I'll take it. Find something else to do. Another Primordial Studies is available. Mirror Entity could be interesting into Warrior, but they can play around it pretty well. So
Yeah.
I don't know that you get to the point that Flame Strike saves you, even if you can clear some of their minions. I feel like if that's what you're doing for a full turn, you might just fall, just not able to get enough if that's what you're using 7 mana on. So we'll see. Maybe Easy Bake says if they get some big conditioning and I need, I have Egg when I have this Phoenix, maybe excuse me, the Flame Strike could do something, but deciding no. Gonna go with the Primordial Studies. I mean, I play a spell damage mage. Why don't I want to play more spell damage minions?
Right. Get 2 egg wins. That can be nutty. All of a sudden, both death rattles are going off, and every minion you draw has +4 spell
Plus
damage.
4. Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy. Parade leader draw can potentially combo with this Crab Rider either in the future or immediately. But I have to imagine Azonix is thinking about this Sword Eater just to allow. Oh no, actually going to go ahead and commit the Parade leader
huh.
and Crab Rider to clear all the spell damage off of this. Maybe going to use the Sword Eater to just clear the Phoenix in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, this does remove your Crab Rider the same as before, but you were able to remove an extra minion along with it and take over the board a little bit. We won't see that last too long here, but this does mean that it's less appealing to just do like damage with a fireball or something. You kind of want to remove this minion here if you can. Cram Session, a really nice pickup.
Oh yeah, and 2 spell draws means that the Refreshing Spring Water is working as intended, +4 mana, and so Easy Bake can just really power up this turn if they want to commit. Actually, going to go ahead and use the Primordial Studies. It looks like maybe to get even more spell damage to go with
Yeah,
this Cramp Session.
could get another Phoenix or a Steward of Scrolls if we're feeling saucy. Looking like we're gonna go for the Phoenix though. Can use that Cram Session to start, see what you get. Might need a Devolving here just to prevent some big buffs to Rush minions. We'll see if that does happen. Ross picked up as well. And double Wand Thief. Wow, we are starting to pick up a good amount of gas here.
Yeah, I definitely would not mind this Devolving Missiles. Might be wanting to save it for something larger and more threatening, but we haven't seen any conditionings yet as Easy Bake. So the things that you know that you have to worry about are just regular sized creatures right now.
Yeah, I think you do expect the conditioning on 5 more than likely. We do see that it's not in the hand though. There's a solid option to deal with this 2/3 if you want to end up with a 1/4 or yeah, just the Sword Eater is probably a safer option. Starting to take some damage though. I mean, it's not over for this mage. The warrior not able to find conditioning and really start getting on the board here just yet. We'll see if this Rikara is going to be able to do it next turn. Might see that come down.
Oh, Imprisoned Phoenix going to be the choice to go ahead and activate both Wand Thieves this turn.
Another Fireball. I mean, that's
Yeah.
more damage. We are starting to. I mean, we have a ton in our hand, so it might just come down to the next few turns if we can get enough damage. Ruined Orb is even more damage. You can find you another spell. You can play it right now.
Yeah.
What else are you doing with the mana is the question. Ring Toss does give you options to maybe slow down the warrior if you're afraid of that, but I think the next couple turns are pretty, you know, reasonable. I think we're going to use a fireball at least next turn to set up for a big mask. So, like, what else can you do with the fireball? None of these things next turn.
I have to think that Easy Bake might be thinking about this combustion, maybe since Easy Bake is still thinking about it, maybe a combustion to try to set up a mask as well.
Yep.
But I mean, I like everything I'm hearing about this Ruined Orb. I'm pretty much pretty much sold on the Ruined Orb. But I mean, I guess the warrior has to play for board at some point. Okay, so it is going to be the combustion, and going to make it more difficult to play around that combustion by just taking off the thing on the far left side.
Yeah, I could definitely see an argument for this. I mean, alternatively to the fireball play, we can set up for like a Ross or Aegwin sort of setup into the mask later on.
Hmm.
But again, if we wait too long, the warrior is going to get on the board, and it's going to make your masks
What
way
now?
worse. So getting them out as soon as possible, usually the better option.
I like the looks of this playmaker Rokara setup. Just,
Mm.
I mean, obviously it gets blown up by a mask, and we can see that there are masks and Razas for days in Easy Bake's hand. But I mean, when you get to double Rokara buff,
You aren't even ready.
Yeah.
the person in me that loves playing video games loves this because this is super cool.
Yeah, you don't have to use the 2-1 either here. So just the 2-3 to trade, and then your face. And I mean, I guess we're going in. It's not going to live. I like kind of keeping it alive and forcing sort of an answer, especially now, a lot of the mage sort of AoE damage at this sort of interval is very like 3 minion base. You have Shooting Star, you have Combustion. And so
Mhm.
having that fourth minion can make things a little bit more awkward. Now, going for the Incanters here. That's actually surprising to me.
With the amount of damage in hand, it looks like. But Easy Bake is setting up for a longer game. It looks like, and the
Yeah, I
second
mean,
in-person Gennard gonna come in.
don't want to keep the Ricaro alive. I definitely understand that because it can definitely start snowballing like crazy. So understand the reasoning for removing it. We have the combustion to combo with this Phoenix next turn, which should hopefully remove most of the board. But Azonix, a very good heads-up play there to play around it with the Gennard coming down in the middle between the two minions, making that combustion a lot weaker.
Oh yeah, just all those suspects you were talking about, the shooting star as well, just all of a sudden can't be targeted. Dormant is super duper can't be targeted. Just won't be targeted. And I guess Azonic's thinking about maybe dropping this Wormall Challenger as well, because if you are worried about getting masked for a bunch of damage, Wormall
10 health seems
Challenger,
good.
yeah, that's almost 10 armor if you get the Wormall out. But just I guess with the spell damage hatching, just gonna go ahead and hold it for the time being. And
There's that shooting star. So, I mean, the play might work out here with that last turn going for the Incanter's Flow, because now we can play the shooting star with this. Only going to be able to remove one minion, but that's a lot more damage off the board for a Mask of Cthulhu potentially. You get 3 damage. Alternatively, it looks like we might go for this Ross in combination with the shooting star, and Pink will remove both these minions as well. So I like that direction.
oh yeah, and it's going to be tricky for, especially we still haven't seen, and Easy Bake hasn't seen a conditioning yet. So
Mhm.
the highest damage
Wow.
rush possible. Wow, playmaker. So the highest damage rush available in hand would be something like a Rune Thok or a Tent Trasher,
Yeah.
and that both of those have less attack than Roz has health. So it'd have to be maybe some kind of playmaker combo or something.
Yeah, this is not the draw you want as the warrior. I mean, no rush minions to combo with the playmaker,
I mean,
and
we
a
have to.
dormant minion and a wormall. I mean, you have to wormall the 2/3, right?
You have to. I mean, you just have to. Yeah, right? You have to.
You can throw on the Shield of Honor just because, when is that going to land on anything anytime soon? The way this game is going, and I guess you drop a Gennard, you'll be able to get the swings in before. Um,
Oh, interesting. Gonna hold the Gennard.
okay.
Huh. All right. Oh, the draw is a 2 mana arcane intellect. And so now is Easy Bake. We can like Aegwin, and actually we can arcane intellect first. There's enough mana to do both. And I guess you probably want enough mana to ping off the divine shield. Oh,
Yeah, a
actually, even with
little.
the Aegwin, it's not enough. Huh.
Yeah, a little awkward with the Aegwin there. Just 1 damage off anyway with the ping. So gonna actually just go for the mask here. Does clear off the board, deal some nice damage, and this is looking pretty promising all of a sudden for Easy Bake. We do have access to this Alex now. For Azonix, though, that may start
Oh.
being an issue. Could remove this 3/6 here. Might just have to do that.
Yeah, the athletic studies. I guess it depends on how lucky you're feeling, because athletic studies into Fishy Flyer would also allow you to leverage your playmaker.
Mm.
But is there a fishy flyer inside that athletic studies? It's we there's not a ton of options that I can think of off the top of my head. I guess a claw machine would also do it. But you would have enough mana to combo that with a playmaker. So but like you're saying, Alex Straza is a sure thing, right? Like Alex Straza is a guaranteed blow up this Raz and have an
What
8/8 on the board.
now?
Yeah, that seems pretty good to me, but I wouldn't blame Azonix for going for the athletic studies here. There's a lot of good options. Kargath maybe keeps you alive in this game. You find the prime later on.
Yeah.
Could be pretty wacky.
And this is the second of two playmakers. So I'm actually interested to see if Azonix chooses to use this axe swing. No, it's just gonna start swinging it to the face because Easy Bake is also all the way down to 13. Both of these players starting to run pretty low on health.
Yeah, probably going to see combustion come down here. The question is, what else is happening? Could go with the Aegwin just to get it started, but then you're really not doing anything else. If you go for the Phoenix and Arcane Intellect, maybe you find some other stuff to do. But like you said, we are getting quite low, and that eight health is really the threshold. We're not at threat of that if we remove this board, so gotta remove this board. Question
Yeah,
is what else we're doing.
I like the sound. I liked the sound of Aegwin combustion to just go ahead and blow this whole board up, and have an Aegwin on board. But it looks like it's actually going to be a ping instead to go ahead and clear the board. And that I guess that gives us enough mana to both, and to still play out the Phoenix for a couple of turns down the line.
Yeah. Oh, and there,
Oh,
right off the top. I mean, not having the minion on the board could have been a godsend here, actually, for Easy Bake. Having the Aegwin on the board with that being the top deck does mean, now there is the potential to find like devolving or something if it is played, or, if it's not, maybe you find an answer here. This is looking tough though. All of a sudden, it's just enough pressure there. Is that enough damage? How much we have? No, we're with the Astromancer Solarian, we are 2 off, right, with that armor up. So we've got
yeah.
14 damage. So looks like we're gonna have to use the Aegwin and fireball this.
Oh gosh, and Fireball Alex Straza, but then that leads to exactly what you were just alluding to. Kargath gobbles up this Aegwin and puts Azonix 10 more armor out of reach.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, because this other Gnarg, I believe it's gonna be active not this turn, but yeah, next turn. So you're able to get this swing in, get them to 2, and there's nothing in the mage deck to heal. So unless you're dying here, which I am very hard to find that lethal here for me with the Kargath Prime healing for 10. Without the Kargath Prime, maybe there was a way with the Mask of Cthulhu Fireball and the Dormant Phoenix coming active here. I mean, you have 20 damage available, so there was a world. I mean, I think it's just not going to do it here, right?
It seems, I guess we're going to see a devolving, although this is an 8 cost, like Kargath is huge. So even devolving, oh, and it's a Gurubashi Berserker. That's not what you want to mask it
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I mean, it was not going to happen at that point, but yeah, I mean, if we didn't have exactly the 10-10 come out there off the top, there was definitely a chance that there was lethal there for Easy Bake, but now the spell damage mage falls once again. Is this going to be the weak link here that just can't get through? Do we think? I don't know. I mean, now that the warrior's gone, I'm a little worried here. There's just the paladin left, right? And the
Yeah.
paladin,
So it's going to be, so Paladin has to get 3 owed by Spell Damage Mage,
mhm.
another Paladin, and a Secret Rogue. And though that is, I mean, obviously it's not impossible, but that is going to be some tough sledding for Easy Bake to get out of this series. And I'm curious to see if Easy Bake sticks with this, sticks with the mage. Oh yeah, ride or die with this mage. Let's
Ride
do
or
it.
die with the mage. I like it. I mean, I think this is the worst matchup here for Easy Bake into the paladin, and the paladin obviously pretty even in the mirror, and then the secret rogue I think has a slight edge over the paladin as well. So choosing the tough matchup, just saying, you know what, I've played this deck, I've stuck with it. We're going the long run. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, you know what, maybe spell damage mage wasn't the bring this week. We learn and we move on.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Still plenty of league play to go here for everybody. And the so looking at the opening hands here, a Knight of Anointment into Nerubian Egg seems okay to me. And then just toss back this Blessing of Authority, though you may draw it again. Oh, actually, only going to keep the Knight. Going to throw back the egg even.
Huh. Yeah. I mean,
I
maybe
guess.
thinking the egg is too slow, but I mean, with the AoE sort of damage that comes out of the mage that we were talking about, having those eggs can be pretty tough and sticky. Maybe they have to use it early devolving, or
May the
um,
light
if they
find
don't,
you
then
peace.
they might proc your egg and you have a 4/4. So I'm a little surprised by that toss, but everything else makes so much or sense so far. Incanter's Flow in Easy Bake's hand does mean that refreshing spring water can be even more powerful here in a couple of turns.
Yeah, this is the point where every single player playing against Paladin has to think,
Do you have Hand of
is,
Doll?
is there a hand of a doll?
Yeah.
Like, do I think that a Zonix has a hand of a doll?
Yeah, you saw the Knight of Anointment, so the chances are even higher than normal. You did see them only keep one card, so you probably don't expect the other two cards to be the Hand of a Doll. But with that, Knight of Anointment, you're a little bit more scared. Easy Bake,
Let
though, saying,
me
you know what, I
think.
can't play like that. I have to play to win. And if he has it, then I'm in a tough spot. I have the brain freeze maybe to answer if I need to. But if he doesn't have it, then I'm suddenly in a much better shape with this 1/3 on the board, and
Reporting for
not
duty.
even gonna play the Righteous Protector here for Azonix, just trying to utilize the mana as best as possible.
Yeah, go ahead and just get out a regular silver hand recruit, because there's probably going to be, looking at this hand right now, Azonix needs a creature on the board. And so just like you said, maximizing mana for maximizing number of creatures over the next several turns per mana. So going to go ahead, it looks like, and coin out the Wand Thief. Rigged Fair Game, Mask of Cthulhu, the pick. Tough to argue with more damage.
Yeah, definitely tough to argue. It is a ways off though, and that could be definitely an issue here. Um, Having to use the coin there for the Wand Thief, I definitely see an argument for that. I am worried that what are we doing the next turn, but I guess we have Phoenix into Brain Freeze if we want, into the Refreshing Spring Water.
Hmm.
I was just looking at that, the coin as being a little bit more valuable than just a Wand Thief, but getting on the board here is also quite good into the Paladin.
The light dim.
Oh, interesting. Actually going to go for a Righteous Protector and Nerubian Egg combo. And this is one of the setups you can do that you were just talking about. If you put the egg in the middle, then a Combustion or a Shooting Star all of a sudden sets up a 4/4 for you. They have to be able to do damage twice.
Oh yeah, Rune Orb going face. I don't care about your minions right now. There's no way for me to clear all of them, so why would I even waste any effort on them? Now, though, going to remove the board besides this Nerubian. We do see the Blessing of Kings in the hand. Will be nice answer here. We know Devolving Missiles in the hand for Easy Bake, which would be the answer I guess Azonix would be thinking about here.
Yeah, it looks like Easy Bake did take an Apexis Blast, which will, as long as Azonix skips clearing this lab partner. No, we spent the coin already. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. I forgot we spent the coin earlier.
We did. We certainly did. Brain Freeze can slow this down, though, quite a bit. So, might just see that come down, and we'll have that Apex's Blast next turn. Although this is not no minion mage, so won't get that minion to spawn, unfortunately. But 5 damage is 5 damage.
Yeah, I might be able to squeeze a little bit more damage out of there. So I guess the Easy Bake is trying to decide, because you were just talking about the brain freeze, but actually hatching this egg doesn't take any power off the board. So I like the sound of freezing it for sure, because you hatch this 4/6 and then a 4/4 comes out, and oh my gosh, that's a Blessing of Authority.
Yeah,
Which
you don't go all in on that though here. That would
no,
be a very bold choice here. If the devolving missiles comes off the top, you are just asking to lose. So I think we're probably going to see a combination of either Goody Two Shields hero power or the weapon hero power. Really just a
Hmm.
matter of, do you think you'd rather find some Murlocs, or do you want to get that Goody Two Shield started with that Blessing of Kings and the Authority in hand? it's kind of nice to have that spell burst for the follow-up turn. But gonna go for the weapon here. Hits Tiny Fin, so can play it out and give them an extra minion here to guarantee one of these buffs next turn, or at least make it a little bit more likely.
And Egwin the draw for Easy Bake. And this board is just keeps being awkward for Easy Bake to try to deal with. I mean,
I
the 6
wonder,
damage of Pexus Blast, all it does is hatch the egg. And
yeah, I
then
wonder if we go for a draw here, just hoping for devolving. You go for the refreshing spring water. You always hit 2 spells. Just kidding.
just you always hit at least one spell.
Yeah.
So, but we can brain freeze and throw down the wand thief to try to find. There's still a way to get devolving missiles.
Flurry is interesting actually in this matchup. I mean, maybe your game plan at this point is potentially just stall them out. You know they're gonna make some big things. We see a ton of buffs in the hand for Azonic, so really just a matter of choosing which one. Gonna start off, it looks like, with the weapon going face. So saying, I'm just gonna smork you down before you me. Finding the Rush Murloc, or the
The
Rush Giving Murloc. What's that one called? Lush
Lush
Water
Water
Scout.
Yeah,
Wow.
I guess how many angling rods are there? Just the one. Okay, so probably not going to be able to find more Murlocs, but that is
Are
that is
we
a 3
running?
health.
We're running Murlocs, right? We have McGurgle.
Oh, that's right, and the Crab Rider. Or,
The
well, I
Crab
guess
Riders
Crab Rider
already
has
have
rush.
Rush, but
Yeah.
you get the +1
Yeah,
attack.
plus
That's
one
good.
attack. Yeah, plus
That's
one
good.
attack is good. That's usually if you're a warrior, you have to find a playmaker if you want to give your Crab Riders rush.
That's right. You should just be running Lush Water Scouts.
Right.
Uh, let's see here. Might just have to freeze things up and maybe play Egwin to set up for some big stuff next turn. A little tricky here. I mean, you're looking pretty rough.
Yeah,
Uh,
conviction is so much damage. Actually, I guess conviction is just lethal damage right now if you don't freeze or
wow.
clear.
Yeah, so going for the mask, probably going to still have to freeze here. Yeah, so having to use both resources just to remove some of this board, and with a blessing coming down here, or Terran not doing too much. So probably,
I mean, I have to imagine it's Goody Two Shield. It seems like it's either Goody Two Shield's hero power or commit this blessing just to try to get out of Fireball range for a creature. Okay.
yeah, I
And
like
just
I like setting up the blessing here on a third minion, so the devolving is a little bit worse. If they do end up finding it, Solarian Prime coming off the top or Easy Bake, not playable just yet. That 9/9 is going to be a problem. No freeze available. I don't think it's possible to remove either with these masks. Fireball, not enough mana to play Aegwin Fireball. I think
oh,
this
that's right.
might.
Even with the discount on Fireball, 8 mana is just more than 7, and you can't ever take out you don't get an advance on your mana. You can't. You're not allowed to play your cards for cheaper. So actually, just gonna go ahead and rip this Mask of
Wow.
Cthulhu.
I think that's just going to be it, right? Conviction will be exactly enough here.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what else is going on. And that's going to be a 3-0 sweep there for Azonix. Tough loss there for Easy Bake. Spell damage mage just not doing, doing justice here. Not able to secure any win there. A couple of close ones, but, just not able to get on that board and, find the win. So that's going to be a, tough loss there for Infinite Value. Currently 0-2 on the season. And actually, it looks like we have another result. I think another match was going on at that time. Cyan Sheepies versus Ray C, and a 3-1 win there for Cyan Sheepies. So Sheepies with a huge win this week. 18 points, I believe, and Infinite Value still getting some points along the way, but a tough week for them. They're going to have to bring things back here in the next coming weeks to try to find a way into the playoffs, because it's starting to get a little dicey for them.
Yeah. So does that bring? Am I doing my math right? Is that 18-7 is
Yep.
the final scores for both of the teams? So yeah, Sheepies now. I mean, that puts Sheepies tied with Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they're 3 points back. Don't exaggerate. They're still 3 points behind us. We were 3 points ahead at the beginning of the week. We tied this week as far as points. So that's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
is that plus? Oh, that's right. Both that's sorry, that's what I meant. Sheepies and Popeye spicy chicken sandwich both get 18 points this round. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Uh, the so yeah, a huge win for. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How could you?
I genuflect and grovel and beg for your forgiveness. Uh, so that I mean, but still a big week for Sheepies moving into the later stages, and probably going to be able to start jockeying for position. Whereas, like you said, Infinite Value, you're going to have to shake off this 0-3 start
Mm.
and tighten up and figure out what's working and what's not working, and try to get some wins on the board, get some points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good players on that team. So, not characteristic of them, I would think. Like Clone, Easy Bake, Racy. I don't really know Interval or Pedros that well, but I'm sure also, good caliber players. So, seeing them having such a tough season so far, I mean, an average of about 6 points a week, it's not where you want to be.
And
So-
then for Sheepy, oh yeah,
I was just gonna say I've been trying to reach Azonix there, but they are unresponsive. So
okay. Azonix dropping the mic, walking into the sunset.
Yep.
There you go.
My work here is done.
one and done. That's right.
And man, so I mean, obviously unfortunately for Easy Bake, we only got to see the spell damage mage, but
Yeah.
not, I mean, granted, it was only 3 games, so it's tough to say if it was just a series. I haven't played a ton of spell damage mage, so I don't know exactly if what you're trying to draw or necessarily what the game plan is when you transition to a pure burn game plan. I mean, I feel like its best chance to win, just from what we saw, was against that warrior. Like, that was close.
Yeah, I think the best chance was actually maybe the first game because I mean that one felt very close as well.
Hmm.
Just coming down to kind of the discounts for the no minion mage hitting the. I mean that seems to be mage mirrors right now is who hits the discounts first with those incanters. Just getting that tempo is very very big. So the no minion mage hitting that first and just kind of finding the win that way. I think that one was pretty close. I just think it wasn't lined up too well this week, though. Unfortunately, maybe there's a place for it in the meta if you're expecting like a lot of priests and maybe some druids. I think it can do well there. With the AOE it has into token and just the damage that priests may probably can't keep up with. But other than that, if you're seeing those warriors, you're seeing paladins, you're seeing other mages. It gets a little bit trickier. And I think we saw that here. Just it was very close. Like I think there's definitely a world where that deck is viable, and maybe that's something we're going to see get some buffs or something in the near patch. But certainly an option. I think Ping Mage the other sort of option that I could see getting buffs.
Yeah. Gosh, yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, games 1 and 2 felt really close. It seemed like the paladin just kind of ran away, and obviously, no devolving missiles
Yeah,
is a bad deal. that's a
yeah, quite a
that's a
bad deal for that matchup.
and its paladin felt like it was able to get on the board, especially once you're able to stick a couple of buffs. We saw the Blessing of Authority. Trying to clear a Blessing of Authority with a Mask of Cthulhu is just, I mean, in the best of circumstances, that's a tough run. All right. Well, so with the conclusion of that, there's going to be some battlegrounds coming y'all's way. If I'm not mistaken, it is Green Lobby, I believe.
Yeah, they're in the semifinals right now, so we're just waiting for
What?
blue to
Semifinals.
semifinals. It's a cool actually semifinals. So you hit two rounds of semifinals. So top 2 teams tonight face off against Lemurs and concede your match. So
I don't understand. I just pulled up the battlegrounds like current week thing, and my
Yep.
brain doesn't understand what this means. I'm trying to understand like where the teams are. I don't like. that just says Green Lobby. Someone's gonna have to explain this. I see the Bob's Babes, Bob's. Those are the teams I'm assuming, but I don't know who's on which team. How do we know that? Is that somewhere else?
If you scroll up in Discord, there, fellow, we'd be able to help you out visually,
Oh, look at that.
and that sets.
But if I was a completely new player here,
Yep.
where would I go to find this info?
Right on our casting screen once I.
Well, from the website,
It's a little bit confusing on the website. Yes, that's 100%. So if you didn't know where to look, Green Lobby.
Oh, I see.
You wouldn't know who's on what until you go to
Now, who's on
Battlegrounds.
first?
That's right.
What's on second?
What's on
Third
second?
base? Third base? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it looks like Bob's Bounty Hunters. So that means that Pocky and Hoppa Bear are fighting to try to stay in the lead, whereas the members of Phantom Force are trying to maintain second place. F2L, Coles and Itachi are in this lobby as well, battling for third place. And then let's see, Lemurs, Bob's Babes, and Concede Your Match.
Wow, pretty
there's
neck and
Phantom.
neck for those three. Wow.
Yeah.
305.5, 304.4, and 304.3. That is.
Gosh, they're like within a point.
Yeah.
I don't know how the point system works, but that is crazy.
So with the Lemurs and Concede Your Match, they had a bye the last 2 weeks, so they didn't generate any points. So the playoffs are a little bit different in BG. So they had the top six teams that make it in the regular season.
Mhm.
The 1 and 2 position gets a bye for 2 weeks, while the other 4 teams battle it out till there's 2 teams left to go into a 4-team scenario for another 2 weeks for the finals.
And is that where we are?
That's where we are. No, so the playoff standings
scenario.
Yeah, so the playoff standings right now are Bob's Bounty Hunters with 70 points, F2L Silver with 60 points, Phantom Force with 59.5 points, and then Bob's Babes at 50 points. So
okay, so Trestus and Swaybe trying to move Bob's Babes upwards.
Yep.
Upwards up the old playoff standings, whereas Pocky and let's see, so Fire Emblems is from Phantom Force, and Fire Emblems also from Phantom. Wait, where's Pocky? I'm looking for Pocky. Oh, Pocky of Bob's Bounty Hunters. They're trying
Pocky,
to
Bob's Bounty Hunters.
the returning champions is Bob's Bounty Hunters with the same crew, Pocky, Appa Bear, and their other teammates which played on Friday night, which is Andrasty and Jump Floating.
Wow. So there are enough points available though for Bob's Babes to take it if they were to, do quite well? How does it work?
They would have to win pretty big tonight. They'd have to get
like first and second.
Yeah,
both lobbies or whatever.
In both instances, yeah. So there's two matches in the run of a night. So you're always battling for number 1 or number 2 for teammate wise, but they'd have to win pretty big in order to kind of leapfrog the other two and get into top spot.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
There's a 10.5 chance, and hopefully they cross their fingers that F2L Silver bottoms out, meaning getting 8s and 7s. That's what they're hoping for.
What's your prediction? Who do you think's going to make the finals?
It's definitely going to be Bob's Bounty Hunters. They get 2 of the strongest players right now with Hoppa Bear and Pocky. And tonight might be like Swaybe and Trestus have a chance, but yeah, and Fire Emblems and Blue Jay, they were on fire the last 4 weeks in a row. So it's gonna be interesting. Very interesting.
I'm looking at this green lobby right now, and Coles and Itachi towards at the 7 and 8 spot with 62 and 61.5 points.
Yep.
And that's the entirety of F2L's team. So if Bob's Babes is going to hold it together, it looks like at least that part, at least for this time being, maybe they're crossing their fingers and it's working. Maybe they're
crossing toes, fingers, adenoids, tonsils, whatever they can cross over. Yep. So
yeah. And that's tough. It's tough to cross the old tonsils. They don't. That's a tough. That's tough to
Sinuses,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Earlobes, yeah,
Crossing the eyes,
yeah.
crossing the T's.
Yeah, you can cross your eyes. I totally forgot about that. That's right.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross your eyes. Totally forgot about that. You can do it right now.
Doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
see us?
making me dizzy.
Can you see us crossing our eyes
Boy.
right now?
Yeah.
I can't. I actually can't. My eyes are crossed.
Everybody out there, cross your eyes.
Yeah.
But stay safe. Don't cross it for too long.
Yeah. If you're currently driving or operating any kind of heavy machinery,
Yeah.
wait until you're at a stoplight at least.
Or even playing Hearthstone for that matter. Just
Yeah, it can be really difficult on the combustion positioning.
quite disorientating, yes. So now we're just waiting for Blue and Steffi to chime in here.
Yeah, where are these slackers?
It's Mother's Day, so that's what's ended up happening. So there's a
Oh,
slight delay.
okay, fair enough.
Fair
I
enough.
can't be mad at people with their mothers.
No, you
They're
can.
important. Moms are important.
They are. They are. So, trying to think of what else was coming up.
Yeah, just tell me what's going on with your life. I just want to hear.
Well, COVID's a thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot.
Wait a second. Yeah,
Totally,
see,
totally
hey.
didn't realize.
My eyes were crossed.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't see that COVID coming. It's one of them things. Now THL's got a few things going on. They got Monday night has got they're trying to do a what do they call it? Maniac Mondays.
Yeah, what's the Monday Night Maniacs?
Yeah, Maniac Mondays turns into they're doing a cool format there where they're doing a tournament through can't remember which program they're using. Battlefy, sorry.
Ooh.
Lost my brain there for a sec. So this week is gonna be Wild LHS format. So
Oh, interesting.
that should be interesting. Last week was I think Classic.
Oh, wow.
The Classic tournament.
I have been afraid to even dip my toes into
I've
Classic
been
mode.
having fun. I've been having a little bit of fun. I managed to get to Diamond last season in Classic, so maybe I'll
Nice.
try for Legend this season.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
so
nice.
hard. It just takes so long. You got to play so many games because you don't have the multiplier. I'm so pampered now with my 11 times multiplier. Ooh. I get to just stroll into Legend every season.
That's
Like,
right.
It's like
That's right. And then we got May 24th is coming up. This is probably one I'm gonna try and join. The Speedstone. So this is where you have to have good old
the
Nas.
Nas.
Yep. Nas hitting
Activate
the
the
Nas.
Nas. Oh man, I just realized that. That's great. I never even thought about it. You think that's why he's named Nose Darmu?
Yep. Nas Dormu.
His speed.
Drinks the drink.
Yeah.
Nas drink.
Like that original Fast and Furious.
Oh,
when you're
hits the
watching,
nitrous.
the
Yeah.
nitrous. Ugh.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
Nas.
So June 7th is going to bring possibly strike format tournament. And then June 21st is community voted format. So that's probably whatever everybody likes or has fun with the most. So yeah, that is pretty much the nuts and bolts. And those tournaments actually start at 7:30 Eastern. So it's not too crazy in the morning. Or basically having to stay up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, like I've known some people do for tournaments.
Right.
People certainly do.
So, but yeah, I just got a message there from Azonix there. If we want to do a quick interview with him.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, sure. So if anyone out there is still thinking about that match,
while we're waiting for Steffi and Blue to get on. Let's see, go. All right.
Gosh. So when I was playing this Rush Warrior, I was actually thinking about cutting the troublemakers just because I was dying with troublemakers in my hand a lot. And I'm not sure what to put in instead of troublemakers, or do you just have to have them? Do you have to have
they're pretty
troublemakers in case?
good. They're pretty good when you can just drop one on 8. That's usually when like you're just running out of steam and it gives you just like this big big swing and potentially like 6 damage face or clear off some things, and just I think they're quite good.
All right.
Oh, uh,
It's coming.
uh,
Player incoming.
yep. Meteor. There it
Hey.
is. Hey, it's Onyx.
Hey,
Congratulations. Congratulations. That was a 3-0, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
yeah. What did you think going in, seeing that spell damage mage, and only seeing that spell damage mage
Yeah.
this time around? But
Yeah,
were
that's
you worried at all? I think the first 2 games were pretty close, damage wise. I know you didn't see Easy Bake's hand, but quite a lot of burn, just not able to get it to land. I think you played around those masks pretty well.
yeah.
Uh,
Game 2 especially, I was
yeah,
sweating a little bit. I definitely played the first few turns suboptimally. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to play that Crab Rider on turn 2, and then I
yeah,
got behind on the board, and that felt a little rough. Once we kind of scammed with the Kargath Prime a little bit, it all worked out in the end there. But I was surprised to see him queue that deck, especially game 3. He must really believe in that deck. I personally think it's probably the weakest deck that he brought this week, so I was surprised to see that 3 games in a row.
yeah. No, definitely agreed. I think comfort obviously is important. Just saying I need to win with this at some point, so might as well do it now. My team's already, lost at that point. I think the Cyan Sheepies Ray C match had concluded by that time. So, maybe saying points would be nice, but I know that I need to win with this if we're going to get the win. So I'm going to go for it,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, game one felt good. He messaged me as well and told me he had lethal set up on the following turn if I didn't hit it. So I got a little lucky there because we were able to play a bunch of free cards and clear off the board exactly into the lethal with the generated mask and the generated fireball the turn ahead. But yeah, it's a really good result for our team this week. Feeling pretty excited that we're picked up a lot of points going into next week.
Tell
Yeah,
us.
stop getting points. Stop doing
Okay.
it. You're catching up to our team. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
well, we were ahead until you guys slapped us down last week, so we gotta we gotta
Got to get it
catch back
back.
up. Yeah, exactly.
Tell us a little bit about that turn you were talking about where the Kargath came out. So there was the opportunity. You had an option between Alex Straza. It was a
Yep.
9 mana turn, so you could either Alex
Mhm.
Straza down I think it was an egg. Was it an egg win? I think, or go for the
I think it was
athletic studies.
Ross. I think
Oh,
it was
Ross. That's right.
Ross.
It was
Yeah.
a Ross. You're right. So what
Right.
was the? Because we were talking about it's like, oh, maybe a fishy flyer, maybe a Kargath, but then again, maybe not. And
Yeah, so I didn't really, I think, put enough thought into what minions I could actually get off of it, but my thought with the Alex was I wasn't sure if I was ready to commit to either throwing the damage face, using it to clear the Ross, or like healing myself with it. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it yet because I knew I was getting close to the point where he could like burn me out. But I figured there was going to be I was going to discover something that would allow me to clear Ross, and then the following turn I could kind of reevaluate the state of the board and the state of my health and decide what I needed to do with Alex. So that's why I decided to hang on to it for one more turn. I figured I wasn't about to get lethaled quite
Yeah.
yet, and it might have more value. It might be more obvious what I want to do with it on the following turn. So that's why I went for the rush play.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely we saw it come into play when you got the Kargath and then top deck the prime there to
Yeah,
really solidify the win in the end. So totally finding the right minion and then having the right result there with the follow-up draw. So well done there.
yeah, a little luck on our side, but yeah, it felt good.
the setups on both sides were it's cool to see two players like playing to win because there was several turns, especially in that mage versus mage game, where Easy Bake was throwing fireballs at your face. There was just
Oh yeah,
ignoring your board, fireballs at your face, and it's just that can be a nervous position to be in. And so just staying calm and he wasn't exaggerating. If you didn't kill him that turn, it was
yeah.
gonna be lethal coming back at you.
Right, yeah, because like you said, he was throwing everything face, and I had to use like two runed orbs to clear off the 1-3s. So he was getting more burn to face like early on, and so it was a little a little bit of sweat there, but we're was able to pull it out. So happy about the results there.
Yeah, excellently done. Sheepies, of course, is going to take those points all the way to the bank. Coming for you, my Anadon. They're coming right for you. you and the
Yeah,
spicy
I'm
chicken
sure we're gonna have
sandwich.
a spicy rematch, in the playoffs. So I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Anytime.
All right, take care.
Take care.
All right. Yeah. So he's got the awareness. But still, in spite of the sweat, Isonics was telling us about the sweat feeling, but being able to remain focused. And with that, we are going to be able to transition over to Battlegrounds. My Anadon and I will step aside and allow Steffi and Blue Sombrero to take over. Welcome, friends.
Hello.
And I am going to thanks everybody for having me. My Anadon, thanks so much for coming on, doing this standard with us, and I will catch y'all the next time we're all together.
Yeah, take care, everybody. Enjoy the battleground. It's gonna be fantastic.
We love a good feisty Friday night or Sunday. Sunday, oh my God, never mind. I love
Sunday.
a sassy Sunday night.
So sassy.
That's all we know.
That's all
That's
we
how we
need
do
to know,
things in
right?
this household.
What's up, Blue? So just need you guys to share your screens real quick.
Yep.
Yes, I am, sir. All right. There we go.
I think everybody's in.
I
That would
think
be
so,
great.
too.
No, not yet.
Let me see. I will say, heads up, Hearthstone's been testing me this last 20 minutes. So we'll see if it continues
Oh, no.
to test me. Oh, it looks like they might actually be in the game. So I'm seeing some eyeballs, seeing some
Oh.
spec modes.
Okay.
We're gonna spectate Blue first, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go on jump flip.
Oh, is Jump Float playing tonight?
I can.
I don't think
spectate
he's
it?
playing.
No,
I don't know if
Is
he's
he
playing.
in the battlegrounds? Did I get this wrong?
No, I don't think he's playing tonight.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
Pocky, and
We got Fire Emblem, Hopper
Hopper
Bear,
Bear, yeah.
Trestis, Blue
Oh,
Jay,
I'll go
Sway,
with-
Coles, and Itachi.
Go with Pocky. A little mix up there when he was in game.
No, I think he played Friday. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think I'm like 10 turns in.
You're like, wait a minute.
Okay, I've got
That's
the right.
game.
now.
I'm
We
gonna
got
go ahead and jump into Fire Emblem.
some Pocky's going for Blackthorn, which is awesome. I've got the hero names, unfortunately. Do you know how to toggle that? So it shows the player names instead of the hero names.
Oh no, what happened? Oh god, mine has a bug already. Hold on.
That's okay.
I'm just
Leave,
seeing
go
the,
back.
like the character names.
That's weird.
So I don't know who's who.
I'll tell you if it once it lets me in. I can give you guys the
That would
update.
be great if it did that, yeah. Thanks.
Sometimes, and I know Saku does this very well. I think it happened to me twice on last Sunday. I'd go in to spectate, and it was just like, no, you don't get to see what's going on. All right, so yes, I can. So right now I'm spectating Fire Emblem, who is playing Lich King.
Battle, friend.
We have Hopper Bear on Reno Jackson, Trestis on Tess. We have Blue Jay on Vol'jin, Sway on Sir Finley, who ended up also getting Alakir. And then we have everybody moved. Pocky on Blackthorn, like Blue said, and Cole's Ticketus and Itachi on Captain Hooktusk. So if you need me to repeat that for you again or move my mouse, Saku, just let me know and I can show you.
Problem.
So let me go ahead and pull up Blue Stream so I can see what's going on over there. So the Blackthorn, I like that new hero. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, it's seemingly pretty strong. I mean, I think that having such easy access to all these blood gems can actually really make an impact, especially on a quill board composition.
I agree.
These quill boards, they seem so nasty, but I haven't had success even once with them.
Oh no!
I'm trying. I don't know. It's just not working.
I think there's specific ones that are bait, 100%, and
That
then
makes
specific ones. I've been watching Osmo play it a lot, and he seems to be really just kind of pushing, getting to like 3 and 4, because that's where like the actual good ones are.
yeah.
Like, and
We've got
I
a
know
good
my
combo
teammate
here though.
Trestis has been saying that too. Just if you can, just kind of power to 3 and go for it. So
Yeah, this combo of Prophet and the Boar and Tough Tusk, so you get that extra blood
that
gem.
was
You
really
start
good.
doing this Divine Shield, you get that 2 extra blood gems. I mean, I don't know,
That's a good
honestly.
one. No, I 1000% agree with you. That's a good start.
I don't know how you're supposed to use the blood gems though. You obviously you should use one here, right? That's what I would do.
Well, I don't
Just-
think he is because he knows that Fire Emblem went to 3, so I don't think he's scared. But I
Oh,
agree.
good
I
call,
think
good call.
typically, yeah, you would put one there. If he didn't,
Yeah, I just don't know how conservative you should be with them or not. I haven't really figured it out.
yeah, that's. I think I agree with you. I think that's kind of a hard balance. Luckily, we do have the 3-drop, the 3-mana 3/3 guy who allows you to share blood gems. So like if
Exactly.
you
Yeah, that one's
overshare early on,
fantastic.
but still, that's also sometimes still a struggle for me to use. I agree with you. It's a learning curve for sure. Like right
Did I
here,
just get kicked out?
you did. No, I think it was a. Uh
That happens too, Blue.
oh.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Let's kick him out.
Man,
My
I have no
end,
idea what that was.
we got Fire Emblem who did power to 3 because he was going to be able to buy a triple this turn, which he did, and he got Savannah High Main. So being able to reborn that
Oh, that's
is nasty. So
well, Pocky got even more Kobolds.
love that for
Double
him.
Prophet of the Boar.
Oh, that's so strong. Yeah, he's looking rather comfortable.
Oh, for sure. Should be a pretty nice win here.
Papa power to 4 and so had no minions. Unfortunately, had to take 10.
4. Wow, that's
But
Reno, right?
yeah.
Wow. Really with the big plays. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice Kobold board too. Or shop, I should say.
Oh, over here. Yeah, definitely. All right, so what we got
Wow, the
going over
triple
there?
Prophet of the Boar.
Oh, isn't I hope he goes to. Is he gonna go to? There we go. I was like, don't forget
Yeah.
to go to 3.
He's just full of
Ooh,
blood gems. I
blood
mean, you
gems.
can even discover a 4-drop Kobold, get 2 more. That's
Ooh.
almost a full hand.
Oh, I hope he if he finds the what is it, bouncer? What is its name? The 4-drop Wind
Oh,
Fury
I don't know
dude.
the names yet. The Wind
Bonker.
Fury?
Yeah, Bonker. Oh, is he playing his teammate? He is playing his teammate.
Yeah,
He
so
was
we're gonna
holding
hold
off.
it and actually get to level and get a 5-drop instead. That's huge, especially because
Yeah,
Papa has like no minions, so they can like tie this without even trying.
they could. Also, probably getting the Bristleback Knight, the 5-mana Wind Fury Divine Shield Frenzy guy.
Yeah, that
That'd be
one's
pretty
really
sick.
good. Really good. Even
Even though
the
with
actually
this
one more
one,
blood gems, yeah.
yeah, I was just about to say the boar is
Yeah,
also good with
yeah,
that hero
you got
power.
easy tie here.
Love that. You love playing your teammates at the right moment. You
I know,
hate
that was
playing
like
your teammates
perfect.
when it's not.
Like they got the triple and then Hoppa went to 4, but that was even before the match was decided, so really
Yeah.
in the favor. And yeah, Pocky levels here. I kinda like that.
Let's see how my teammate's doing. Justice taking a little bit of a beating. Soy's sitting pretty. Love that for her. All right. We
Nice.
got
Ooh.
Fire Emblem and went to 5. Ooh.
So
Yep.
Pocky here, he's actually still not playing it. He wants a 6-drop.
I love that. That's so spicy.
So is it Itachi on Hook Desk?
So it is, yes, Itachi on Hook Test.
Okay, so yeah, Itachi's probably gonna give him a pretty serious beating here for this.
Probably.
But I mean, this Tough Tusk can maybe take out a fair share of damage, and then he'll still be in a good spot. He's in second, so I mean, this is so greedy, but I kind of like it.
I'm here for the grade. When you're at 34 health, so you do have some to spare. However, this meta, you can randomly just like take 20 and 25 and be like, all right, good job.
Yeah, like oh, the game's over.
My bad. I thought we were playing.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, that's a big angry dragon.
oh, that is that's meaty. I've been sitting over here with my boy Fire Emblem. We've had the same boards. It's like turn 4.
Wow.
It's
Not
purgatory.
much.
He's just leveling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
killing it.
Oh, it
There
doesn't
we
trigger the
go.
death rattle. Unfortunate.
I get a reference for you there, Blue. In Discord,
Mhm.
whenever you.
All right.
Hopefully that helps.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah. So I
Oh,
mean,
nice.
Pocky just took 17 for this. So hopefully this is a payout.
Hopefully, yeah. What he wants.
After this turn, we'll go over to Steffi's view.
Sounds good.
So awesome. You're always welcome over here.
Open arms.
Open arms. Oh, the people we're spectating are playing each other. So interesting. I wonder, I guess, okay, so he did decide to go to 5. Lots of blood gems. Oh, he got the piggy. Love to see it.
Wow.
Love
Really
to
hit
see it.
That's huge. That's huge. He might not still win this. I mean, we'll see. We're against each other right now. High main reborn's really big, so.
Yeah, but buffing your board +1 is pretty good. But he isn't. I don't know. It looks like he's
So we'll see
has
how he.
used the things. Yeah.
He
There
is
we go.
using them. Looks like he's using all these blood gems. Doesn't want to actually just lose.
Yeah.
I can respect
think
this.
that's smart. I think that's the way to do it.
So what's the bonus of holding all 10 blood gems in the hand?
So I think it's not wanting to waste it on minions that you're probably gonna end up selling.
Okay.
A lot of times it's smart to reserve them, depending on what your goal is. However, there is some merit obviously to spending them because there is minions in the game that will allow you to almost like share the wealth with other quill boars. So a lot of it's just a preference. Like it's like the same when Mukla's in a game, and some people choose to hold their bananas for like a divine shield minion or a frenzy minion, things like that.
Things of that nature.
That nature. Uh-oh, we have a friend who's out. Blue
Oh my
Jay taking
goodness.
8th.
Oh man, that was fast.
Oh no.
All right.
And now Pocky playing this ghost, so that's gonna be a big chance for him to scale. But yeah, we'll hop on over to Steffi now.
Yes, so we got okay, we got the great boar. So right now you're seeing Fire Emblem. It was able to pick up the Mythrax last turn. So obviously he's just doing this cute little menagerie build. We have 4 different types of minions, which is awesome. The only thing missing is actually I don't think anything is missing, right? Coldborn, Murloc. Oh, excuse me, an elemental. No, a dragon. That's what's missing. But it's not the end all be all for him. This the Great Boar has been a fun addition, I feel like, to Battlegrounds with the being able to get on the +2. And we all know that he is sick nasty with the 6-mana piggy. So there's that. However, he doesn't have a board that really generates a ton of the blood gems. He has the Thorn Collar, but that's about it. Let's see. He's playing Cole, so he needs to remember to use his hero power. Doesn't look like he used it. I think he forgot. Oh, there we go. I remembered. Just giving me a heart attack over here. No biggie. Casual. However, he's going against Coles and it's turn 8. So this is typically a good Ticketus turn.
Ooh,
And if Coles is able to survive, his board is going to do very well, I feel like, against the piggies because he does have rather large Murlocs. And it looks like he's going to have the stats to take down Fire Emblem here. It's going to be close, but the hits, yeah, it was close. But it definitely seems more favored for Coles because Brants plus Murlocs equals big Murlocs. And what's scary about big Murlocs is that eventually they can be poisoned. But now Fire Emblem gets to play against the ghost, so they took turns. They traded. I wonder if you just go to 6 here because you are playing. Love it. Love to see it. On the triple? You know you're going to sell that 7-4 or that 4-3, right? Yes! Oh, music to my ears. Let's see if we get Piggy. If he gets Piggy, he's in super pretty. He didn't get. He got another Piggy.
Yeah. Not so bad.
Not so bad, no, because this also generates the blood gems. So we love that. Love
Yeah,
to
getting a lot of blood
see it.
gems.
So yeah, we just got a big Mithrax. Even though, you know what's so funny? It's like I remember last meta, Mithrax was one of the key components to like certain win conditions, that and Light Fang. And these Quillbores had completely flipped that. Sometimes you see somebody with like I feel like they just don't stat as quickly as these Quillbores anymore. Oh, it's intense.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're just scaling so fast.
They are. I definitely think they're probably gonna have to get nerfed a little bit. It just reminds me. I know we all remember the elemental days when they first came out. Everybody was
Oh my
forcing
God.
elementals, and like people were doing 20, 30 damage to each other. That's just kind of how it is when you
That
have a
was
new
crazy.
shiny,
Yeah.
exciting toy, right? That was psychotic. Yo,
It
I
was.
was constantly mad at the world. Tell you what,
Mm.
all this ghost is gonna do. It's putting up a little bit of a fight, though. Not gonna lie. I don't think it's enough, but they're kind of cute. They got something to work with. This Bithrax though is a little big, but
Yeah, Mama
just a
Bear
little bit.
died,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But I don't actually think it mattered.
No, I don't think it did either. Mithrax was beefy enough to do some damage. And now he's at 6, so that's really good. Being able to... One of the win conditions you see floating around a lot. Oh no, Sway's out! No! Sway Bay! Sorry, I don't mean to be dramatic. That's who I am. Alright, moving on. So... One of the, a bit... I mean, also, side comment, yep, Amalgadon's still good. The combo that we're seeing is being able to get like the triple of the Charles, the Charles piggy, the 6 drop 7/7 Charga with the boar, because it's literally Light Fang on steroids, and so it just makes sense that it's good when before, Light Fang was great in the meta. Interesting that you ended up picking up the Hydra when you already have 2 beasts. Not sure why he did that, but who knows? I don't know a lot of things. Interesting reborning the Amalgadon as well. Right now we're gonna buff this Hydra a lot because we got our double dose of the blood gems. Hopefully this 1416 will be able to do enough. We do know that Pocky is Blackthorn, so they are able to get even more blood gems typically with being able to get 2 of return, and they are Quillbores. Well, it's only 2 Quillbores, so we'll see what they have. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We
Ooh.
knew they had that. Yikes. Oh, that's fine hit though. This Mithrax is kind of thick though.
Yeah, these are. It is, but I mean, I don't think you can take out enough.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was like looking. I was like, hold on. That guy's thick too.
I mean, maybe by a miracle you can live.
Woo! That was as close to miracle I think we're gonna get. 11 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're still alive. That's what we could ask for.
Still alive, but we're barely breathing. Oh no, not Trustin! All right, babe.
Oh man, I
it's
just
been
started
fun.
spectating this.
It's all right. It's been fun. Okay, so, anyways.
It's okay. Coles went out too. I understand.
Oh
It's
boy.
been real. Woo! Anyways, so now we're just seeing them accumulate really good minions because that's what you do when you're at 6. You get good minions. Honestly, I'd kind of be rolling. I would be rolling for the 7/7. Or any more blood gems generators, even like those little 1/1s. If you have a Mithrax or excuse me, a Myaxa in your hand, it's, in my opinion, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Except mice. All right, we're taking the pair, the Elefante Mithrax pair.
After this round, we'll flip over to blue.
Sounds good. I like picking up poison. That's very prominent in this meta. I also like having the Selfless to go alongside of it. We're buffing our poison minions.
Yeah, not the cave fighter. Interesting.
It is interesting. Maybe he's trying to think like against going against beefier minions, because I think last time we checked, Itachi was elementals. However,
Yeah.
I mean, poison already does they scale really quickly. I don't know, but yeah, they're okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's been going to the gym.
We're not a good target.
No. All right, let's see. Don't hit the 1/1. Okay. Second
no.
worst one, but go off. Well, that was a good hit.
Ooh, Cave Hider down. Yeah, not looking too good. Not looking too good.
This could be close. You want to hit that. Ooh,
Yeah.
no.
Unfortunate. So.
Oh my gosh, it was a 70% win for him. That was a
Oh,
14% lethal. I'd be raging.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's
Raging.
okay.
So Fire Emblem, unfortunately, takes fifth.
Yeah.
So now
All
we
right,
have
cool.
the F2L and versus the Bounties. So that was the second Phantom Force player.
Yeah. So who's in our top four? We've got Coles. We've got Hoppa Bear. We've
Itachi
got
and Pocky.
Tachi and Pocky. Not Coles. Sorry. Or yes.
No, Coles is still in it. Yeah, he's still there.
Sorry, I thought Coles was filming for some reason.
All right, where's
That
Hoppa
makes
Bear?
me happy.
Hoppa. Where's she? Oh, there she is. Oh, it won't let me spectate her right now. So let me grab another friend.
Really, it's just the teams, huh?
It is. Let me go spectate Pocky since you are spectating Coles. We can get one from each side.
Sounds good. Yeah, here we got a just nice little Murloc board plus the Charles.
Charles.
Gah.
Charles. All right.
Picking up that nice little pair here. Lovely. So we'll see if he's got the poisons on enough of them to hopefully matter. This 71 health is like insane. This should be able to take out at least 2 or 3 things. So we'll see how it goes.
That's huge.
No mech, so unfortunately can't annoy Tron this Amalgadon though.
Oh, he has a whatchamacallit? The secret that I'm blanking on.
Oh, Ice Block.
Ice Block, that's the one.
Yeah, he does. That's gonna help a lot.
It's gonna help a lot.
With that hit, I think he's gonna take this win. I don't think that.
No.
Who is this?
Pocky.
This is Pocky. Yeah, I don't think Pocky's gonna actually be able to clear all these Murlocs.
Pocky still had some blood gems in his hand, unfortunately, that he wasn't able to get out in time.
It won't be lethal. Oh, it will be. Oh no. Ooh.
So Pocky out for fourth. All right, bye Pocky.
All right. So we've got F2L Bros, and then we've got Hoppa Bear. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna spectate Itachi since again right now I can't spectate Hoppa. I'll shoot her a quick message when she's
So it's the team match right now. So we'll see what they can come up with.
I can find. I don't see Itachi's name. My list is just very buggy. There we go.
Yeah.
Blizzard, how much money you taken from me? And my thing is still buggy.
All the money. All of the
Pay for the
monies.
premium client,
All my money. You're the reason I work. The only reason. You and my cat. That's the reason I work. Trust me, if I could not work, I wouldn't. Okay, I'm honest.
I made the mistake of looking at my bank account one year playing Hearthstone, and that was a mistake.
Oh yeah, I just canceled my HS3 Play subscription. It actually eats up a lot.
It does. I pay for the annual one, so I don't notice it. I don't do the monthly. I just pay for. I think it's like $25 a year or 6 months or something.
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
doing the monthly for whatever reason.
No, I mean in the time that I used to do that. Trust, I understand.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna watch the boys be boys.
Currently watching Blue Holes, correct?
Correct. Oh, that was a good hit for Itachi.
Yeah. Oof.
Well, obviously they did position though because of the ice block.
Yeah, I think they're just relying on that. I mean,
gosh.
actually though, these are really beefy Murlocs.
Oh my gosh, she ate.
I think Hook Tusk is gonna lose, but not out actually. Survive. 2 health on this, yeah.
Still alive, but he's barely breathing.
Wow. Wow. That's actually almost perfect though. I mean, having 18 health with Ice Block on the poison scaling, like I don't see how Pocky can get through these poison Murlocs if.
Let's Hoppa.
Sorry, Hoppa gets through them. Especially if they get like some selfless heroes online.
Yeah, I don't know what she has, so she tied with the ghost.
Yeah. Interesting.
Are you okay, Blue?
Am I okay?
Yeah, because you get some sirens going on.
Oh, yeah, there's a small fire downstairs. I left the oven on, but.
That's okay. There's fire extinguishers down there.
I feel like this game has been very fast. I just turned 14, but I've
Ooh.
seen some games go to like 16, 18 lately. So
Yeah, crazy.
yeah,
There's a nice little toxin there.
it is a nice one.
Will
It's
come in handy for
cute.
sure.
Little moment. It might be time to get rid of Bran. What do you think? Are we
Uh,
getting rid of Bran?
yeah. I mean, it's not doing that much at this point.
I was
Like,
just asking. What do you?
I know. I think the only way Bran works here is another Amalgadon. I think your Murlocs maybe have enough health. I mean, like,
Bran is
I
one
don't
of
think
the
there was an
cards we're trying to
opportunity
get
to
rid of.
turn, but yeah, we can see that Hoppa's starting to transition into poison stuff to deal with these. This
Mm,
Bronze Warden's huge. Did she hero power the Ground Shaker?
maybe. I think she might have. I don't know if it's enough though. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean this Murloc's not gonna die, so hopefully she can kill the Charles. Oh, but she, oh, she can kill the Charles.
She did.
She's gonna survive one last turn.
Yeah. So and she
At
gets
least,
the
at
ghost.
least. She should be rolling Itachi, right?
Yeah.
That's how the round
Mhm.
robin will work.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see them play against each other.
Oh, this is gonna be close. If she's buying poisons does very well against Itachi's board. With the exception, he does have the 65 right now, 65, 62 cyclone. So the divine shield will do some damage.
Yeah. I would, I would invest in that my X now.
Mhm.
Maybe even that selfless hero. I mean, the second Lil Rag, I don't know how much value you're gonna actually get out of. Oh,
It's a triple.
there's that triple. Yeah, you can sell the 1/3. Make sure. Yep, get those extra stats. Lovely, lovely play.
Love to see
And
you.
that may make the difference. Charles.
Everybody loves Charles.
Over the Maya. Oh, yeah.
No, I
So
like
get
this.
the Lil Rag. I appreciate that.
Oh, I like phrasing for the 3/3 as well, and the 2/1 being able to kind of play
Yeah,
themselves
you
out.
need that 2/1. So let's see how this combat plays out. This should be pretty interesting.
Ooh, those are some beefy taunts.
Okay. Okay. So it doesn't hit. Okay.
Oh, that
That's
was
almost
actually
ideal.
really good for him.
Means my X-Ned's
Yeah.
just popping a bubble, which isn't great.
Doing too much.
Let's see if.
Ooh,
So that's a nice
depends that hit.
ish bubble pop. Oh, that's good. Okay,
We got
so
a
tie.
tie. I think,
Okay.
yeah.
So
It
now
was
it's
slightly favored
teammates
for
again, I believe.
it was slightly
Yeah.
favored for Itachi there.
Mm.
Oh, and now Hop is gonna get the ghost. So it's gonna be the teammates.
Yeah, they're gonna have to work their way around tying again,
Mhm.
or
Just delete their
Itachi
whole
against
board.
one.
It's good.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
tie.
Nothing bad could come out of that.
No, that's a good plan. Good shot. I do still like picking up the Selfless and the Argus here.
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
Because, like, for example, if you're looking at the 2216, I do think it does something. Like, I'm not discrediting it whatsoever, but their other minions are generally bigger. So if it's not killing something, I don't think it's more important than the 2/1.
I totally agree.
So I think the 2/1 would be doing more.
Yeah.
With the and having a taunt hit just almost guarantees you. He doesn't agree with the taunt, which is fine too. But
You know,
just
there's
some
another
goofy
Gar.
stuff.
Hopefully, he doesn't get baited into taking it. Well, I mean, it's a teammate battle, so who knows? But I don't. Yeah.
Do we freeze for that little poison moment?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely could consider that. Even the Arcane Elemental is
Yeah,
best
I,
stats you
I, I
can
think
get.
I would have froze for that, but
Yeah,
I
I
was
would.
thinking
I
about
would probably choose
positioning.
this. Okay, so let's see how this duel among brothers will play out.
This is gonna be close. Oh, these are good hits.
Oh, that's a beautiful hit.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
beautiful.
Well, the poisons taking out poison. Ooh, this might be working in yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't even pop the block, which is good. So this is almost
That's
ideal.
huge.
Yeah. All right, so now it's gonna be Coles who plays Hoppa. Man, this is tick tick tick.
All right, you remember how I was saying before the games are going till like turn 18? Here we are.
Here we are. Yeah. So I mean, we could still have no one go out. I mean, they're both one hit away from losing, but the ice block, it's like,
Yeah.
ooh, so he actually wants to triple his brand. I don't know if I like this. I don't like unless you hit exactly
Amalgadon.
like nothing else is going to be worth this low stat minion.
I agree. Maybe because he does have the block to protect it.
Yeah, I mean, you can still get so much value.
But I
in
agree with
it,
you
but
100% there.
I think you just want to finish the job with more.
Take that faceless and move along. I don't
I
know.
would-
I mean, I think you just want selflessness now, right?
Yeah, selflesses and amalgadons, and I mean,
That's
even
a
that one
poison.
poison. It's like, take. Yeah, you have to take. Oh no, you have to. If you have gold brand, you always take stuff like Tavern Tempest and Murazon. It's just free gold.
Yeah, it's a free gold.
There's amalgadon there. I mean,
there's
he's low on time. Yeah, take that amalgadon, please. At least freeze for it.
Yeah, he should. There we go.
We'll sell the Begurgle and play the selfless. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty ideal. Didn't play his big winner. Huh.
Probably just ran out of time.
Yeah, no, I think he got time rushed this turn.
A lot of
So
thoughts,
hopefully
a lot of thinking.
it won't matter too much for him. Hopefully that doesn't go on Begurgle.
Oh my god, I was just like, man, this person sounded strong. I was like, what happened? And I was like, oh wait, it's the ghost. It's like, wait a minute. I feel like we've all been duking it out. Oh, that's gonna be close on your end.
Oh yeah. See where this poison goes. Okay. So I don't think that's Murloc's dying. So
yeah, I don't think it is.
Finally Hop the Bear does unfortunately. Take third, yeah. So Tachi and Cole's first and second.
Nice.
Good for
Good job. Hype. Your teammates. Listen, I'd be screaming and hollering right now. Hype them up. Hype up your boys.
Unbiased, emotionless caster.
I could not relate. Oh, look, they're selling their bindings. What are they doing? I love it. This is my favorite.
This is great. Well, the Coles isn't.
Coles means business.
Tachi's just like.
Yeah.
I think he knows. He's like, there's no point. You have an ice block. I would have bought like a single poison minion and been like, here's my boy.
If it was Shifter Zero still in the game, you always go for the Shifter Zero.
Oh yeah, naturally.
But Alley Cat or Tabby Cat.
Oh, the cute cat. Only the cutest.
Doesn't even play his big winner though. No crowd people. It's so sad. Just get that second ice block. No big deal.
Right? No big deal. He's so cute.
Boom. Blessed.
Nice job, gentlemen.
Couple points to damage to Tachi's dome. That's
all right. So now, with this result, I'm actually curious if the finals are locked or not. I want to look at that.
I think it 1000% is.
You think?
Yeah. Because that's 18 points right there for you guys, and you guys were 1 point ahead, or you're literally 1 point ahead of Phantom Force, but Phantom Force got 8th and 5th. So I think that only averages out like 5 points. If that, and that's 18. So they need to do, even if they got first and second, like it would literally, you guys would have to score 7th, 8th.
And
okay. I don't think that's happening.
So looking pretty good then.
Heck yeah.
Bob's babes, unfortunately, are sipping some wine right now. Relax.
You know it? Don't mind me. Not feeling the stress of Battlegrounds anymore. Listen, I did my job. I got us to the playoffs. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't have the best first round on Friday there, but
why are you bringing that up?
You recovered very, 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 very nicely.
Sunday
That's
now.
why I'm bringing it up.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
I know. I got a fat 8 on Friday. It was awful. I just got really unlucky. And I don't think I played wrong. I had to go check, but I did get a little unlucky with Reno.
Yes.
Because I just wasn't offered the things that are the best ones to take because you can now do F4. The Bonker guy, he's great to golden, and some of the Quillboars are really good to golden on 4, so it actually can give you a step ahead, some advantage. We saw that with Hoppa.
Yep.
But I unfortunately just wasn't offered anything. But I did get second my second round. However, my teammate Riots, he got second the first round, but then he took a fat 8 the second round. So yeah, it's called balance.
Well, blue took some lumps that night too, so it was.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
had
get
a
it.
nasty patches game where I just well, I didn't. It wasn't that I didn't hit. I just somehow got outscaled with Quill Wars. You just
Yeah.
seem to be better than Pirates in every way. Whatever.
It's fine. I will still play patches. Don't at me.
Oh, I will never not pick patches unless I'm in a Flurgle mood.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But that's how swingy battlegrounds can be, right? You can select select a hero, and well, I'm good.
Exactly.
The F just happened. Yeah, one of those things. So.
But that's also the nice thing too about battlegrounds. I think when we take a deep breath and we try not to play so try hardy, you can have a lot of fun with it. And
Oh,
there's a
absolutely.
lot of versatile heroes, which is nice. So
Yeah, I'm excited to pull out Bigglesworth in the very last game.
I could see Bigglesworth being good if you survive. I mean, I feel like that's how she always is. But
It's hard. I mean, especially with the level of players we have, it's like people know how to punish, and I think I've only seen it work once in THLBGs.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a sneak peek. I'm gonna go creep. Is going to the Discord. All right, so we're just waiting. So it looks like they
We're doing a little
are
breaking break.
just doing the check-in for the readying up, and some of them are already ready. Some of them I'm sure had to go run and refill their wine cup. Feeling it.
Red Solo Cup, yes.
And then they'll be back in. What are you talking about? Mine. We glass in this household.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got the glass straws saving the turtles. We're here.
Heck yeah.
Actually, not gonna lie, this cup was $5 from Walgreens, but it is glass and it's pink and it's beautiful. I don't know why they had it. I bought a purple one and a pink one, and they're iridescent and they're cute little wine cups. There's not wine in it, by the way. Don't worry. I mean,
Okay.
this is just how I normally am as a person. But yeah, it was buy one, go one half off. $7.50 for both. So
Good deal.
Any predictions
for heroes?
Well, if it is actually locked like it is, I would love to see some fun things come out.
Same. I would too. I would like to see an AFK.
That would be nice. That would be really nice.
She's my fave ski.
I'd like to see Flurgle.
Who would you like to see?
Flurgle.
Oh yeah, Flurgle's fun. Flurgle's a good time. What about you, Saku?
I'm going way off chart here. Is Illidan Storm Rage still kicking in?
Technically.
It exists.
That is way out to left field, probably vote.
I like the Illidan with the beasts. I think it can actually be okay.
I'm not gonna lie. If I think I've only played that hero once or twice. And I was
or even Syndragosa. No. I'd like to see Syndragosa actually work.
Syndragosa, that's a good one.
Now we got to see if a stat is going to work. Hoppa Bear. We have a Hoppa Bear stat. They're blue last week. Typically, the last couple of streams, she's been undefeated using Rag.
This is true.
So.
Maybe she'll get her Rag and
that's right.
demolish everybody.
Ragnaros, if it comes up for Hoppa Bear, just cash in the chips right there.
Just say, all right, I'm done.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
You got me, folks.
Let's go.
That's a good question. Do you have a comfort hero that you both, either of you like to grab?
AFK for me.
Comfort is like, I would say Patches is probably comfort. Yeah, this feels very natural to play in.
That's a good one. I actually think mine is literally the both that you just said. I pick AFK and Patches quite a bit. They're like kind of comfort. I just feel like I understand how to play them. I think Maiev might be another one. I really like Maiev. I like the money generating. Even though she doesn't really generate money. I guess I look at her that way because I always usually use your hero power on tokens and stuff. Now, opposite. What's a good hero that you don't like to play? So like one that typically, statistically does well, but you don't like to play them.
George.
George.
Yeah, it's just so boring and so give me poisons or don't, or Wrathweaver or whatever. It's so boring.
About you, Saku?
I was just actually looking at my stats, and I can't remember if the little Murloc with the top hat. So that's Flurgle, is it?
Oh, Dancing Daryl?
Dancing Daryl, there you go. Dancing Daryl just, yeah. I can't play that that hero for some strange reason.
I do like Daryl. It can be fun. It plays so differently from anything. I like it.
Yeah, he's very unique. I like that about him. But I agree. I think there's definitely a learning curve with him. And like sometimes it's hard. Like if you don't get offered this, like it's hard to make him work sometimes. I agree. 1,000%. It can be annoying.
Well, there's too many options with Dancing Daryl, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I agree.
My brain just goes foggy after too many options. Like, it's like Rogue and Standard. Just once you start getting a full like 10 cards in your hand, you're like, okay, all right. Where am I?
All right. It looks like they're back in. So let's go ahead and hop back. I think this time I'm going to hop on Blue Jay because unfortunately they were out first.
All right.
So I'm going to give them my eyes of luck.
I will hop onto Trestus.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Babe.
We're spectating Steffi right now, so.
Sounds good.
Oh, they've been playing for a little bit. Don't mind us. Like the best casting in the world. All right.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Cool.
It hasn't been that long. We only. Well, you know, we're not gonna talk about that. All right. So see. Okay, let me read these for Saku. So we have Pocky. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm spectating Blue Jay, who is the new Zyrella. So her hero power is 2 mana. By a minion, its stats become 2/2. Correct? Yeah. So it's like a 2/2 stats. So essentially, it's like I kind of view this as a controlled Yogg-esque hero because you get to choose which minion you take. However, it might potentially decrease or increase its stats depending on what you're buying. I like heroes that generate a board for you and are mana efficient, and I feel like that's what she is. So I do respect her, this new hero. Now, I don't know if she's top tier quite yet, but because I've experienced some good games and bad games with her personally. So I don't know. I think it's just one of those we're gonna play to learn more. But for example, though, however, because of being able to buy a minion for 2, this turn, the one that we just previously saw, we saw Blue Jay was able to actually power level to 3. So right now, turn 5 is typically when you see typical leveling to 5. But he was able to get an advantage last turn because of being able to buy a minion for cheaper. So
yeah, very nice.
All right, let's take a peek
the
at
anti-synergy with the what's it called, Steward of Time.
Right. Off your board and then set it back down.
I almost wonder if I feel like Spawn of N'Zoth is so good that I would probably freeze this and just next turn hero power and then just hero power or level and hero power the Spawn.
I agree. I think that would be really good. Making those 4/4s can make a big difference.
Exactly, and especially because you probably want to level next turn since it works out so nicely. Is that if you're hero powering a Spawn, it's going to be the best thing to have as a 2/2, anyways.
Agreed.
That's a fat 6/8.
That is.
Gets to wait with the Togwaggle though. It's gonna actually be a tie. That's really wonderful.
Nice little tie. What were the odds? It was not likely to tie. It was only 18%. Oh, look.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
Wait.
that's fair.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't like that as much.
Blue's like, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
because that's not gonna kill anything.
I still like Spawn. Yeah,
And
it's a
you're
2.
buffing the minion you're going to sell.
Yeah, what if buff the red wolf? Like, I don't know.
Let's see. We're going against
Hey, each to
Trestus,
their
who's
own.
also at 4. Okay. Okay, power levels.
Yeah, Trustis got some nice mechs going on over here.
That's good. Hopefully,
The
I wonder,
competitive
does he have
spirits.
a competitive spirit? No ice block yet, but that's fine. Still early on. No,
Yeah.
he's at 24. But I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I don't ever
Oh yeah, I mean he won last combat, so he's scaling.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see them fight each other here. I think actually Trustis has a huge advantage on the board
Let me see. I'm looking.
with
Yeah.
this Deflectobot with the
I think a lot of it depends where this 1/2 hits. Like if this kills the golem, then well, actually,
yeah.
maybe it depends if it gets
Yeah,
buffed.
if it kills exactly the golem, then well, whatever. What are you gonna
Oh
do?
my god, I'm so sorry. I
Okay.
didn't mean to say that out loud.
You're really not a good teammate here, Steffi.
I did. I was observing. I
But
think we're still fine
hey,
though.
still the win. So never mind.
Listen, I was just showing how good you are, Justice. I said the worst case scenario, and you still beat him.
We're gonna flip over to Loose.
Baby
Awesome, yeah.
blue. Gosh, everybody's power leveling. Did you see all those people just go to 5?
Oh my god, yeah, that's
Oh.
I'd go to
4
5.
people. And then maybe Tressus will do it too, but I doubt it. I think you want to stand 4.
Yeah, I think with Max you do 100%.
These bronze wardens are nice. Picking up this. Okay. Well, you don't have a Quillbore, so I'm not going to have the value this turn. Doesn't work if you don't play on
Maybe he misthought for a second. Just thinking, but having a taunt
but
is
you know,
good.
I mean, you could always just use it a later turn. It's a
Mhm.
pretty nice statted minion, either
Yeah,
way.
I agree. And the 5/5 was also in the shop, and that can just kind of cheese people a little bit. It still cheeses people. So
Oh yeah.
at this
This-
point in the
this
game,
minion's
before they get too big. All right. So let's see, who's he fighting? He's fighting. Justice is going against Cole's teammates. See how we feel. All right, so looks like we got the 4/3. Oh, but they have the what is the name of the Are you still there, Baby Blue?
Yeah.
What's the name of that one minion? The
The
that guy.
Bristleback Knight.
Oh, he's got the bristleback. That's dangerous.
Yeah. And I guess the Divine Shield deck. This minion, when you give it the stats, is just huge.
Yeah, it's
Double
annoying.
Divine Shield.
It makes you frustrated with your life choices.
But I still think there's a pretty good chance that Trestus wins this.
The bomb is pretty helpful.
Okay, so since the bomb dies last,
High.
unfortunately. No replicating menace. Just spice things up.
You can't know the stats because secrets aren't supported. Not me making another jab.
HSR. Why?
Who, me? Oh, we're finally selling. Okay, so over here on my end, we're finally selling our 3/3s, our Stewarts. So just an update for those at home.
Ooh, sold the Kaboom bot. Wow.
I kind of understand wanting to play out the whatchamacallit. Wait, so are all 4 of those minions taunted?
They are.
Oh, that's great then. 1000%. Oh,
It is, but I think you didn't
Mhm.
need to do. I think you could have just taunted in a different order and not have sold the Kaboom bot.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I missed that.
Yeah.
I hear. Wait, why do we have a goal, but then we have 2 Divine Shield minions? We're playing against Happa, who's Sephiroth with Elementals. Let me see. What does she have? Maybe she had something before. Oh, she does. Ooh. Oh no, I don't know. This might be. This is gonna be close. Like, Happa has 2 6 drops. Oh, that was close. How much damage is this? This is 4, 5. 9. Okay, so not quite, but that was really close for comfort.
Yeah.
Itachi!
Wait, what?
Itachi's
Oh man.
out!
Oh, okay.
Oh
Doesn't matter.
no.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
that was Trestus's doing.
I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding,
Revenge,
Itachi. If you're watching
He
this.
did.
Whatever. Right?
Don't worry, we're not making it. It's fine.
You're mad going up to 6. Wow.
Alrighty. So,
Golden Boulevard.
ooh,
Ooh, Furry.
spicy.
Ooh, Swing Mage.
There's a lot going on. Oh, listen, public service announcement. Our boy Blue Jay got an Amalgadon poison 6/9 stats. All right, thank you for listening.
Nice.
Nice. However, positioning, I don't agree with. He has an unstable goal still, but his Divine Shield minions are not first. So I think I would put a Divine Shield minion first just to get some value. But other than that, I understand trying to have poison first too, but I think I would just do a little switch Rooney. I think you can win this thing. Oh, he didn't say that. He said keep up the momentum, friends.
Wow. God, Bob. No faith.
Oof. Who is Tess? Oh, it's just my girl Sway.
Oh,
Big
hits.
Quillboars. Big Quillboars. Turn 9, big Quillboars. I feel like this is one of the things in the game that I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of damage very early on, it feels like, but go off.
Oh yeah. Trestus is really just taking names.
Huh. All right. We got Fire Emblem in first place with Pyramid. That's fun.
Nice. Yeah, and on level 6 too.
Oh, didn't see that. Wow.
Yeah.
And Coles is at 6 as well. Gosh, this meta is wild.
Crazy.
Everybody just like don't.
I feel like I tried that and I'm just out.
What turn are we on right now?
Unlucky. It's turn 10. So like I can understand maybe people going to 6 like right now if you're in a good spot. But like they were at 6 last turn. So at turn 9, they were all at 6. That's spicy. Because if you look at it this way, turn 5 is when you're going to 3. So if by turn 10 you're already at 6, that's 3 levels between 5 turns, which means 3 of those 5 turns you spent leveling.
Mm-hmm.
2 of which developing your board. That's very fast.
Exactly. But I mean, I guess it's working out.
I don't hate it.
That's wrong.
It works. It works. I can't agree with it because I'm never lucky, but I'm bitter. So
The truth is out, folks. The truth is out. She ain't lucky, but she bitter.
She bitter. I'm fun.
There you go. One more view for Blue, and then we'll flip over to Steffi's.
Oh, I'm
Sounds
glad
good.
somebody knew because I've been watching Blue Jay for a minute. See who. All right, I can kind of gauge. I'm gonna go spectate. I wanted to spectate. Yeah, I'm gonna go spectate Sway.
Okay.
No, because you're spectating Trestus, so let me actually not. I'll go to Pocky.
And that's the other. Just looking at that hero at the top, at number 1 spot right now with Pyramid. That's another hero I cannot play.
Yeah, ever since the whole Murloc change with the Megazord being gone, it's like hasn't seen much play.
Didn't they buff him though? Making it +4, wasn't it before it was +3?
Or
maybe it was decreased. I don't
that
remember.
was before Megazord. He hasn't been changed since Megazord.
Oh.
So yeah, just taking a little loss, nothing that'll scrape him up that bad.
As long as it's not proccing his ice block, we're good.
All
All
right.
right, so I'm watching. Let's see. I'm watching Pocky, and Pocky has some semi beefy. I would argue beefy, but with this meta, semi beefy Quillboars. But we're seeing a transition developing into some poison. which is nice. We got a poison in there as well. He's at 6 though, which is just like, oh, I love it. I guess we're just looking for our key, like, strong 6 drops. But he's also playing against his teammate, so he needs to be careful with how he does things. They both do because they're both like close to death. They
Yeah.
even need to tie, and I don't know. It might just be. I think they're at the point where they're like, okay, we both are knocking on death's door here, so it is what it is. Because I believe she's at Hoppa's at 3. Oh, Blue Jay's at 2. That's rough. Hoppa's at 3 and Pocky's at 7. And I mean, Hoppa could technically do 6 to him because she's at 5. I don't even know if she has any 1-mana minions. Probably not. No, she does not. So,
Okay.
well, that was a good hit though for her. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Like, close. Oof. I think this is good. Yeah, this is going to Hoppa. It's looking like. What were the odds? Let's look. Yeah, it was heavily favored for her. Oh,
Big
she didn't win it.
thumps.
She was supposed to, but. So we see 2 people. Sway! All right, so Pocky taking 7th and Sway taking 6th. All right. Sorry, Pocky. I just joined you and I have to leave.
Hockey
I'm
with
gonna
a
watch
4-7
Coles.
tonight. Sway with a 7-6.
I'll go
And
see
a,
what Coles is up to. Actually, is hot? Let me see. I want to
and
spectate Hoppa.
Itachi at a 2-8.
Hey, can you turn on your spectate?
Go.
She did for me. What an angel! All right, spectating the Hoppa Bay.
All right. Still in Steffi
Yeah,
view.
Sway Bay and Hoppa Bay and Steppy Bay. All the bays. All right, let's see what's
Bay,
going on
bay.
here. Babes. So yeah, she still has a wish left too, which is kind of fun. So we just see her generating beefier minions as well. Oh, she did get a pair, which is nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love that. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, Pure just has the hugest quill boards ever. The golden Agamagan, the Great Boar.
Oh wow.
A Gamagon, Agamagan.
See that?
Agamagan.
You know what's sad? When we're in a meta where Caligos might even be too slow. Isn't that crazy?
Don't say that.
Doesn't that kind of hurt a little bit?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see the quill boards being this strong, but like they are.
Right? Like,
I don't know.
they're definitely putting up a fight.
We finally have the top 2 playing each other over on my end.
Oh, nice.
So looks like actually the Blackthorn's stronger here.
Hoppa taking out Blue Jay, putting him at
Oh, it's gonna be a
well.
tie actually with some nice hits. So they're gonna just keep their spots on top since Elite is.
Gotcha. That's how the society works, you see.
Tisk tisk. All right.
Let's do
So
that in school. All right. Oh look, we're spectating. We're watching the people that are fighting each other. That's fun.
heck yeah.
So I'm taking a peek. There are no Murlocs in the game, and Hampa does have a Divine Shield
oh.
Amalgadon, but unfortunately with no poison, like it can't be fully complete. It's taunted, so that would actually be really good against her opponents, since a lot of them just have huge
yeah.
huge quill bores.
And over here though, with the gold, the Agamagagan and the Charles, it's +2/+2 on everything at the end of every turn. It's just wow. That is a lot of stats.
She's moving fast. How she could do it? She did it. She got this. All right. Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she got it all in. That was impressive. This little guy over here. Oh, it's golden. This little ground shaker is spicy. Oh, but when you have the combo, when you have the Charles and the boar. Whoo! Charles and the boar. That's rough. Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. No. That's
Yeah,
just
the
too much.
Cleopatra isn't that big.
Up at taking fourth.
Not so bad.
No. Fourth is respectable. Oh, that means I gotta leave him out. All right, I'm gonna go watch my boy Justice.
Hey,
So we're gonna watch some blue screens.
sounds good.
Lou's still watching first place. Feels great. Wait, who is that Coles or is that let's see who else is still in the game? Why don't I mark out that's still here? No, it's Fire Emblem. No, yeah, I didn't put okay. Sorry. My notes were confusing me. Oh, okay. This is Ice Blast still there? No. Yikes. Well, he'll find out when he has to deal with them. Wow. They're just so big. I'm just watching it happen with that pair. And he has the other 6 drop that generates the more of the blood gems when you spend money.
Yeah.
That's just like this is what's crazy. Like if you're able to get this triple, and like all of the players were going for it too, and he was still able to get this triple. They're just so big. It is turn 14 though, so like we've seen big elemental boards. So like this isn't new to us. We're used to beefiness, but that's beefy. Like you're gonna see, like Justice's board's not bad, but look at that board. It's big. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be a. You know what? I'm not gonna spoil it for the people at home.
Okay. All right. I don't think Tristus has a very good shot from eyeball in this.
You know what? I agree.
That was a delayed agree.
Man, who am I gonna expect to? All right, I guess we're going over to Coles. Here I
come. Yes. Tentative yes.
Get them, microbots.
All right. This is going to be a nice little top 2 here. Both of them above 30 health.
Oh my god, this is going to be so spicy. And they both, if you read both of them, they both have cool boars, 6 cool boars.
Yeah. This is quite the duel. And it
This
commences.
is good. It's time to do. I like the. So on my end, we see Cole's freezing the board. And there is a Murazon in the board. So I think that's why he's freezing, because he's going to see that Fire Emblem is also cold board. So I hope that's why he freezes. However, again, unless I'm not going to spoil anything for the people at home. I'll tell you when we log into the duel. But I don't know what else he'd be freezing for then. Maybe this guy, not that guy. Maybe.
Yeah, the triple here is nice.
That is a nice triple. It's a good freeze. Those are some. So what I was saying, you see how his whole board is gold? It's like they're all gold. What do you? I know it's freezing for the Amarazon to get a triple. Can't triple a golden minion. So I guess showing you sometimes those power levels can really make a huge difference. And especially with some of these full boards that rely on being around longer because their hero powers just becoming more
yeah.
important over time.
This guy, the boar,
Mhm.
Charles. Got them so
Exactly.
early. Okay. I'm excited. Maybe we won't see another 21. Maybe somehow Cole gets to turn the tides. Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe.
Hopefully. I don't know. That's a 94 106. That's thick.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe it just depends who you're asking. Wait, look at the taunt. It's so big. It's so big. Oh.
And then the Charles.
And the Charles is so big.
Wait. Oh, does he not have Charles? Or doesn't he have Charles? Wait.
No, he did.
Where's? Oh, there's Charles. Blending in. Couldn't even recognize him.
He's just chilling. This is close.
Oh yeah. See? Very close.
Very close. Oh,
So
wow.
close we get a tie.
We get a tie. I think that was only like a 13%er for tie. It was very heavily favored
Wow.
for Fire Emblem. So, just doing boar things, just getting gems, buffing minions, spending money, getting gems, buffing minions. Like, how do you get, I don't even think you can get stronger. Maybe trying to find some selflesses, but like there's no murlocs in the game, so you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about poison.
I still think the selflesses. I mean, I don't know.
I also, but yeah, when your minions are so big to a point, like, what are you hoping for? That your opponent just is able to accumulate enough poison, like the 1/1s and the 2/8s. Like, it's very like specific things that they need to look for, and that's difficult to do.
All right.
Alrighty. Finishing it up here on Blue's end.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that victory for Fire Emblem. So great job.
There we go. Picking up a nice first. But Cole's getting 2 seconds is really awesome.
Yeah. Well, Cole's got technically, well, it's like technically a first on the against Itachi.
Oh, did he get the? I thought Itachi was the one who got the first. Cole sold the board. Maybe I got that backwards.
His board, yeah. So his board for the cute little camp. Even though I do think though, because if we look at Phantom Force, Blue Jay took 8th and 5th, Fire Emblem took 5th and 8th, and they were the ones you're really competing with. But then Cole's got first and second, Itachi getting 2nd and 8th. So pretty sure that just finalized that are 2 teams that are going to be moving on to the finals.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please.
Brrrr.
Drum roll. He's Boss
Oh,
and that's 2L Silver.
Yes.
Congratulations for your team.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm back to back making the finals. It's awesome. I'm clearly the best Battlegrounds player.
Obviously. Well, unless you're a Bob's babe. Because Win or lose, I still the bet. No, I'm just kidding. In my head.
Yeah.
And that's my reality. So that's what matters.
I,
Saku,
no.
how you feeling tonight watching all that Battlegrounds? Are you
That-
inspired to join us next season?
I'm sure am. I mean, how can I not?
That's what we like to hear.
With Corden helping me out on Friday nights there, and you guys filling in, actually giving us what the viewers need from a Battlegrounds perspective. So terrific night. I'm just it was interesting to see who's actually if there's going to be a leapfrog going on over there or not. Some
Yeah.
the babes needed some help from bad losses.
It's not easy being a babe,
Oh.
Saku.
Oh.
And you know what? Sometimes life's hard on babes. And
Exactly.
this week,
You
they were hard on
persevere.
us.
Persevere. Oh.
But I'm so happy and so proud of all the teams this season, starting from
Yes.
week 1 to now. And extra congrats to Bob's Bounty Hunters and F12 Silver making their way to the finals. And next week, I believe, is we're going to be seeing the action unload. I'm not 100%. Saku, you might be able to answer this question because you are a genius.
Trying to.
So are the teams going to be playing? No, they will be playing again. Both. I answered my question. Friday and Sunday. So
Yep.
they are going to be joined with the Lemurs and Concede Your Match.
That's right.
So next,
This is so
more fun. It is.
so stacked. I'm not scared at all.
Never.
So just in case people forgot about the Lemurs, that's BV Bats, Lee, Mr. Incredible, and I don't know if the J is silent, but we'll say Kirik. Concede Your Match on that team is your mom kid, Agent PWE, Lolenko, and the Letter Tubs.
Woo!
So, we will definitely see all those players come back.
I'm pretty sure I saw BB back on the leaderboard.
Oh, no way.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
Good luck, Blue.
Cool. Yes.
Prepare
No
yourself.
Colette, that's not me. No,
Wanna
yes,
thank...
it looks like the points are final. It does look like F12 Silver with 93.5 points. Oh wait, I think we might still be missing a couple actually. Hold on. Let me double check before I say that it's final. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're still waiting on Fire Emblems first place, but I can do that quick math in my head. That's 10 points. And let's see that 10 points was hello. Let's see, thank you. Is that 10 points? It was not. So F2L Silver and Bob's Bounty Hunters are still going to be the teams taking on Concede Your Match and Lemurs next week.
Exciting.
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
All right.
To it next week, but yeah, it should be exciting. 2 weeks of finals to see
Agreed.
who wins it all.
Excited
Absolutely.
to be able to spectate and be a part of it, the journey. It's going to be a good time.
Same. I'm so excited.
Yep.
All right. Well, happy
Fun.
Mother's Day to
Yeah.
everyone.
Happy Mother's Day. Hope you enjoyed, your mothers out there enjoyed the BG's casting crew here.
Yes.
Wish everybody a good night. Blue, Steffi?
Yes.
Any last minute things to say?
No.
Cool boards are broken. I know you all agree with me at home, and we'll see what happens to them.
That's right.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here, of course. We always appreciate those that come and stop by or watch later. I'll have friends come and tell me and say, hey, I was watching the video and blah, 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 blah. So it's nice to know that
Oh, nice.
our community will actually go and rewatch our videos and things like that,
that's super
matches and
awesome.
stuff. So yes.
Pog champs all around.
Always.
Huge Pog.
All right.
Yeah, make sure you watch the streams on Fridays too, because you get to see me play.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And Steffi.
Not anymore.
And me.
I was Victor.
She can slide in there, man. Hold on. Anyway. All right, from the casting crew.
All right, friends.
Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Be safe out there. Have a great
good
week.
night.
Work week.
Yes.
And we'll see you Friday.
We'll do it all again.
Nice.